Free me, oh, free me, oh, free me, oh, make I rule my world. Free me, oh, free me, oh, free me, oh, make I do my thing. I want my own, no be jealousy. No be jealousy. I want my own, no be jealousy. No be jealousy. I want to live on my own, no be selfish. Fighting for my rights, no be wicked. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As I dey cry every day. As I dey cry every day. I know say God no go leave us. God no go leave us. Shout out to him, yes sir. Finally we win.
Today is the 16th day of September in the year of our Lord 2021. Many things are happening. The extraordinary rendition of our leader is revealing many things, honestly, both internal and external. You know, it is good. Breeze neko. Ikukuko kamera na trouser. I mean, father you can trouser. That is our popular saying. Many usurpers, many people that came in through the back door are being revealed. I am telling you honestly. Before I continue, let me go to read a memo by the leadership of this struggle. It's a memo. Please listen attentively. Expulsion memo, please. The date is 16th September 2021. Expulsion memo. The Directorate of State, from the Directorate of State. The Directorate of State of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, has deemed it pertinent to once again remind all principal servants of IPOB that one of the fundamental guiding principles of this great movement is the principle of command and control. Discipline and discipline and obedience to constituted authority are key part of this principle. Having constituted an insufferable nuisance to the IPOB family worldwide, and for continually engaging in acts that undermine the guiding principles, the fundamental objectives, and the structure of this great movement, Mrs. Nelly Ofebu is hereby relieved of her responsibility as IPOB Asset Recovery Officer and expelled forthwith from IPOB. The Directorate of State of the Indigenous People of Biafra wish to unambiguously restate that this great movement, led by Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has no place for those with hidden motives and agendas. Anyone that desires to belong to IPOB family must adhere to IPOB rules and regulations. Every IPOB principal officer must immediately disassociate him or herself from and cease further communication with the expelled individual. Ignore this directive at your own peril. Mazi, signed by Mazi Chika Edoziem, head of Directorate of State of the Indigenous People of Biafra. So you have heard it, people that listen to gossip. This movement is bigger than anybody. And I say this is a mass movement. It is bigger than anybody. Do you understand? Let me tell people that are listening to me, please. If we are restoring a country that one person will be above the law, we try to institute his or her will, or do whatever he or she wants without discipline, just like the zoo called Nigeria. My people, judge yourself. Isn't it better then we continue quagmiring in that ocean of madness called Nigeria? Why should we sacrifice selflessly in order to bring up another failed state? You know, there is no advanced civilization that comes without discipline. Do you understand? Therefore, for your information, those that are listening to gossip, Nelly Ofebu is not a member of the DOS. She was given a special assignment by our leader, but she deems that she is now above everything. So, you know, there are many things anyway, but she's been expelled. Take note. It is now that we are, you know, joining, trying to see what's the grand plan. Oh, Chineke Onyebere. Ndi chie nara nekele. Hey, you know, sometimes what is happening now, when we, you know, plus 1 minus 1, a m squared, you know, add quadratic equation, different equations. Now we are seeing what was the grand plan. These people are trying, honestly. They don't want IP, they want to destroy IPOB. Do you remember? Immediately our leader was extraordinarily rendition. People wanted to hijack Radio Biafra direct. IPOB, our leader said something. It will take you 60 years to penetrate IPOB. Another 150 years to shake the foundations of IPOB. Politicians, they can sponsor people anywhere in the world, Biafrans, in order to pretend to be, oh, we are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we love you. They can even contribute money, waiting for the right time. But once, you know, we did atonement. Once we know how to, you know, unmask the secret. We know where we praise. You know, open our eyes and, you know, Therefore, excuse me, neglecting something. Excuse me. I said IPOB is divine. You know, people that we are acting on sentiments now, it is downing on people the grand agenda. Once they hijack Radio Biafra in order to be able to be speaking to people, now they unleash the mayhem on IPOB to destroy it right from, they just wanted to carry IPOB, give to politicians in a platter of gold and say, okay, it's for you now. Look at how we have played it. Did you remember? Oh, give this person Radio Biafra. Hey, this and that. Hey, let him anchor. The plan is there, step by step. Because IPOB is shaking Nigeria. Therefore, according to the revelations of Kunle Olawumi, Commander Kunle Olawumi, they used to do series of high-level security meetings in order to do what? In order to attack the problem. IPOB, including IPOB, attack it so that, to find the, how did he put it? The center of gravity, so that they would destroy it. But little did they know that if they tell them the crop of people in IPOB, they will not believe it. IPOB is structured in a way that it's just like you cannot catch A. It's impossible. That is how IPOB is. So these people that have been flecking themselves, they will come as angels of light. But later on, you start seeing their colors. Later on, you start seeing, later on, you start seeing the intelligence in the leadership of IPOB. And later on, you start praising them and praising Chukwu Okeabia. That is how we are. Because this is a divine project. It's a divine project. People let me tell you, sometimes, even in the intelligent world, some people will be used without even knowing it. Some people sometimes, because of their quest or their greed for money, they will be used, but they will not know that they are being used to, entrench one part of the agenda. They will not know. That is why even Christ told the apostles, Moronanya, watch and pray. Do you understand? Because the times are evil. Watch and pray. The times are evil. Any person in our midst, once you are not genuine, a time will come, once that evil spirit, that demon that brought you into IPOB, it will start shaking you. You will never listen. Our leader have been saying it. He said, no, because that thing, it's just like when a baby is up to 9 months in the womb, he wants to get out. If he doesn't get out, either him and the bearer, the mother will perish, or one of them will perish. Do you understand? So that is how this demon in these people used to behave. With the pressure from their sponsors, you are not delivering. Now we look at the window of opportunity, use it. And they'll be going on different platforms. And now they'll be talking, behaving, revealing themselves. Now they don't know that people are watching. Say, okay. So this is the grand agenda right from time. And it gives us cause to praise the name of Chukwukabiama, the God of our ancestors. That is what we are doing. Today was the closing of our atonement. And we are saying this. Don't you think that this is divine? Don't you think so? Moronanya, our people should be at alert. We must guard this IPOB jealously. People have died, have perished, have been slaughtered because of this. Therefore,
do your own, make I do. Lay your place, make I stay my place. How you could be a man for the waiting my entry. I say, waiting my entry. I can't find a full night. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I do my own. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I jump my head. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I roll my water. Free me up.
It tells you all you need to know. Chukwukabiama is our guide, and this is a divine project. Therefore, any memo, any write-up that is being circulated by either Nelly Ofebu or any of his, any of her facilitator platform, please know that these are people that are working for the enemy. You know, they will come first of all, oh, Biafra, analyze, do everything. But you don't know that they are there for one thing. It's just like the Fulani. Oh, they are headsmen. We are peaceful here. Oh. You know, we are just feeding our cows. So nothing, oh, no problem. Oh. They will speak Igbo for you. They will speak a joyful more than you. They will speak a do more than you. But you don't know that they are waiting for their agenda to mature. Do you understand? We must be at alert, please. We must be at alert. There is also this news making it. Let me read the news. Gunmen kill lawyer in Imo. Gunmen kill lawyer in Imo. One Darlington Chudume Odume, popularly known as Omekaga, a legal practitioner, has been killed by suspected gunmen in Imo State. All these killings in our land, perpetrated by the Zoo government. This is in order to tarnish the image of IPOB. Do you understand that? In order to heap it in on IPOB. Let me tell you, the Fulani, as I'm telling you, I've been telling you, they are master planners in politics. I am always saying this. You can say, oh no, they are being helped by Britain. Yes, I know that. But originally, they are politically savvy, shrewd, supplanter, politically supplanting. They are politically. The same way Jacob tricked Esau, his brother, into selling his birthright. That is the same way the Fulani are doing in Nigeria. They will come to you. Do you know that impostor? Do you know why he came to Imo State? Let me tell you. People don't. You know, soon he will be going to, I think, United Nations. Do you know why he came to Imo State? One of the reasons, the main reasons. And they disbursed huge amount of money by their agents, Hope Uzodimma, in order to bring a higher crowd. Do you understand? Of which they met their demise as IPOB declared the sit-at-home that day. On the 9th, I think. On the 9th. That's 1 week ago. Because what they wanted to do, what they want is that video of people, you know, they will use you as a gullible human being without knowing that they are using you for your demise. They wanted people to come out on the streets. They will bring out students, come out and chant, Buhari, Buhari. That video is, that crowd is only what they want. What they need. They will show it from up. They have the video from balloon or from drone. Now, so that as the impostor that is working in the name of Buhari, if he goes to the United Nations, he will present it. They will present it. The Nigerian government will present it. Say, look at the heart of the Biafra they are talking. They love me. They don't want to separate. All these people are minority. Those IPOB, they don't even represent the people. This is the propaganda they want, or they wanted. But they failed and failed woefully. That is why when you watch the video, they are mad. Notwithstanding the amount of money being disbursed, our people obeyed IPOB. Do you know that buses were paid for? And they went into villages. They will go to this king, they'll call him. When they mobilize people, he say, oh boy, I didn't sick, I beg, I didn't sick, I cannot come. Go and meet my deputy. They will call him the deputy PA, village, PG. The deputy will say, oh boy, you see, my wife, even if fell in the farm, I'm in the farm now, even. He will cut. This is how they obey the IPOB sit-at-home. And kudos to them. Because everybody wants to be free. I'm telling you. Those few individuals you see, you know, to the extent BBC went so low. BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation, went so low into faking, bringing photos of SARS population, people that came out during the SARS protests. They say these are people that came to welcome Buhari in Imo State, the impostor. Do you see how low they can go in order to fight Biafra? They later on came to us to apologize. The apologies were not taken because they knew what they are doing. They knew exactly. Because no person came out to welcome that impostor. The only people you saw there are the northern boys that were being paid. They were gathered. If you gather people and say, okay, just come enter bus free, after you share them 1,000 naira. All of them were people that if they push wheelbarrow a day, they will get only 100 naira a day. You tell them, come, I give you 1,000. All of them gather, they come. It's clear. That is why that impostor, which Anonymous said, the main impostor now is Junaid Mohammed. That is according to Anonymous. Then Junaid Mohammed that was declared dead in 2020. It is him that is being painted, into Buhari. So that anytime he can come out and start speaking for Fufude. Mind you, we know we are watching. You understand what I mean? So this is their grand agenda. So that they will take these videos. Had it been gullibly, you come out to say, let me go. I said, I've taken 2,000 naira. You don't know they are using it against you. Only that video is what they need. Do you think that they will spend hundreds of millions of naira to mobilize people just for nothing? To the extent that the impostor he expressed his disappointment. He said he will be careful any other time he's been invited by Hope of them. He will be highly careful because he saw something. He met a cold face in Imo State. And kudos to Biafra, kudos to IPOB. That is who we are. So, what they are doing now, they will kill people just as they killed this man. What is the name of this man? This Fulani man in Owerri. They planned everything. You know, our leader he said something that the key witness that was there, he should come out and speak. Because he knows, he saw the people that killed the man, but he didn't speak, he didn't say anything. Whether they have killed the man to silence everything or not, I don't know. Or they have given him money, because Nigerians are people of no dignity. You can buy them with money. You can buy them and they keep quiet. You can buy the people that lack dignity in life. That is what we are trying to change here. Changing the narrative. So that you might be hungry. Oh, let me tell you. You might be hungry. Somebody will bring food, bring money. You are poor. Somebody will bring money, say, once you take this money, you become a millionaire. But he give you condition. Say your conscience. In your hunger, you say, oh boy, you know, since yesterday I never even eat. You say, even my house is leaking water. I don't have no place to live. This 20 million naira you are giving me can change my life. But I don't need it in order to sell my conscience. I will not do it. That is how a normal human being with dignity should behave. What we have in our land today are mostly people that you can buy with less than a pint of porridge. Less than. That is why the politicians, they use you anyhow. They deal with you anyhow because they know that you are just like garbages. You know, garbages. Choko Masolo, they came to the market to buy, personally now, to buy crayfish. After buying crayfish, he went to Ogurioba side. And you see people rejoicing. Instead of stoning him with that tomato. You know. If the people in the market say, this your deception, it is no longer viable to us. Do not enter this market. We no go green. You know, protest it can be, your voice could be heard anytime, anywhere. As far as you are ready for it. All these politicians, when they want to come down from their SUVs in order to enter your keke, and they give you 5,000 naira. How is your keke now? Now, wow, okay, carry me to the other side. And you are happy. Instead of the whole population that side, keke drivers, Okada, will come out and say, no, move out. We don't need you. You are deceivers. They will gather and, at least woo them. There is something that went viral on the internet in Ghana. During the campaign, I saw the video. Some politicians brought a Hilux pickup full of bags of rice to Ghanaian youths in that area. The Ghanaian youths there, they say take your rice, go, we don't need rice. We are not parrots, we are not birds. You cannot continue cheating us, continue, buying us, to humiliate, to subjugate us. We need jobs. They pack all their rice and put it back inside their car and say, go, move out from here. That is how to treat all these people. But in our land, once the politician comes to somebody's table where he's selling a gushi, hey, he's happy. God, hey, the God of my pastor have answered my prayer today. Something, maybe he's selling 1,000 naira. The politician will buy it for 20,000 or 30,000. Hey, he will go and give testimony in the church. God answered my prayer today. You see, this man came directly. God directed him to my table, and he bought a gushi that I supposed to sell 2,000. He gave me 30,000 naira. Praise God. Sometimes, every time I'm telling you how many of our people behaves. Because when you are talking about, let us do something, what are you doing? This and that. Oh, you start with even all these politicians entering into the market in order to display their deception. The marketers will rise up and say, it's your right. It's your right to say, no, do not come here. We don't need you here. You start chanting, wooing them. We don't need you here. You are deceivers. You are deceivers. You are deceivers. And they will go with shame. Your voice have been heard. He went to another market maybe in Ariara. The whole people say, no, we don't need you here. Every 4 years, it's only the time you come. We are not animals. You can buy us with your deception. Go out from here. And they'll go. They will start saying, oh boy, this people is no more joke. That is how to change things. That is how to force change. You force changes, political changes into these people. But you cannot force any change when you yourself, you are not changed. That is the only mantra of APC that is correct. Change starts from me. I love that. We are attracted to truth. It doesn't matter where I come from. Change starts from me. You cannot enforce change when you are not changed. You cannot develop when you are not developed yourself. Do you see? That is why we are going to the grassroots. In order to tell you, in order to make the basic changes in the brain, reset the brain, so that common sense we fix it. So that we reset that stupidity and touch that side of the brain that you think that you don't need. You have never thought about it, that you need that part of your brain, the commonsensical side. That is where we are pushing you, so that you start reasoning. Because when you start reasoning in the right direction, now you will start making the positive changes needed, or pushing for positive changes that are needed. That is what happened in Europe. That is what happened in Europe. Do you understand? We must continue. We must continue. So, as I was saying, all these killings, they killed a lawyer in Imo State. They are killing our people every day. They killed an Anglican priest, Reverend Emeka Mereno, was murdered at his person in Hitokwa, also council area of the state, by yet to be identified persons. How can you identify them? These are government agents. These are people sent by Hope Uzodinma. All these things in order to tarnish the image of IPOB. Do you remember the Abacha time? During the time of Abacha. Do you remember what he will kill people, bomb, he will set up his Hamza Mustafa confessed it. He was his weather chief security officer that time. He confessed everything. That it is them that are doing. Why can't Nigerians reason? It is them, the government of Abacha. that we are doing the whole bombing, killing people. Immediately, if immediately that bomb set up and people will be killed, they are the people, government will come up on the street. They will give 100 million naira reward for any person that will give a clue that will lead to the catching of these people that committed these heinous crimes. Oh God Almighty. When are Nigerians going to even reason? When are many of our people going to start reasoning? How, it's just like people that are burning schools in the name of, enforcing the Monday sit at home. Monday sit at home that every Dick and Harry know that IPOB officially suspended the sit at home. Is it what IPOB will come to enforce? I don't. That is why, when people fail to reason this way, I say, that is the reason why there is no electricity there. That is why everybody is in darkness. Because people cannot reason. You cannot add one, join it to try to make it, to calculate, to make it 4. No. Anything you hear, punch you say like this, Chinese television say, this is only official version. Our leader asked this question. Okay, what is happening to our people's brain, official version? Is it the fluoride? Have you forgotten? You don't know what fluoride does in your brain? That is why, we grew up with a chewing stick. We grew up in the village. I natanato now. In the morning, I kajirato, natural. That thing you think that it is how do you say it? It is something rural. But that is the best. Do you see that chewing stick? You take it from the tree. All those things, there are minerals that you are absorbing that is helping in developing your brain. But you don't know. Today everybody say, hey, close up, this, and I don't want to call names of toothpaste. Hey, it makes your teeth fine. You don't know what they are putting inside. They have fluoride. Go and research about how fluoride affects your brain. Go and make researches. Here we review so that you go and make researches. Because our leader said he cannot be researching for as I said, these people are the Nigerian government who oppose Odema. They are killing. They are killing our people in order to tarnish the image of IPOB, which they cannot. That is why it is risky. Let me tell you, you are risking your life even by supporting all these politicians. You are just expendable. Do you know what is expendable? They will kill you. You are nothing. When you are their staunch supporter. In order to frame up IPOB or anything, they can arrange their secret police to kill you. You are dead. You are dead. Now they use your death in order to tarnish the image of IPOB. But you are dead, they will go pay. What is your profit? The best thing you should do is to support what we are doing. You are Biafran, you are Biafran. Stop being like somebody says. These people that found themselves opportunity, some enter through the back gate. Our leadership this type of people, like Nelly Ofebu. All this, they call them, we call them COVID-19 IPOB members. Many of them, this lockdown, people became so bored in their homes. Now they marry their systems. Every time they log in, they start browsing until they see, there's IPOB. Okay. Okay, now we are bored anyway. Let us start talking of IPOB Biafra. And they ring. Now, how do I register? This and that. That is how, because they were under lockdown. COVID-19 IPOB members. That is what we call them. COVID-19 IPOB members. Before, when they were doing their normal business, working normally, they don't have time for IPOB. But because of COVID, all of a sudden they start browsing. And here, there's one thing, IPOB. Anyway, in order to pass time in this COVID, let this boring, remove myself from this boredom. Let me join IPOB. From there, they saw themselves into a position, and now, all of a sudden, bingo, they become something. From there now, they want to push everybody, carry IPOB to give to politicians. No, now. I'm again. Our leader. You are not born yet. So please, our people should be at alert. Any person or a group of people that are always, or you see that are telling you to, that you should not come out on Monday, or you see them destroying our people's properties, please gather, hold them. They are the. You understand what I mean? Because officially, IPOB has suspended Monday sit-at-homes. And there is a rumor, that a fake rumor, that is going on that the Friday, that is tomorrow, will be sit-at-home. Please, it is live from the pit of hell. Please, disregard this. What they are doing, the politicians in our land, what they are doing is this. They are trying to cause confusion. They are trying to cause confusion with this, with this sit-at-home, so that even when IPOB says real, genuine sit-at-home, you will say, it is not true, it is a rumor. This is what they are doing. Do you understand me? Please. That is why we should be listening to this hallowed platform. Stop listening to other places that are confusing you. Here is where you get authentic information. It seems that today I will not even go to my submission, because the submission I want to go into civilization. It will take time. I'm telling you honestly. It will be another day. I will postpone it to another day, because time is gone already. Because if I start it, it will take me not less than 2 hours. And it's not going to be okay for me to cut it. Because it is something I want to really address. Civilization. So that it's a topic I wanted to address, but it will be another day. Tomorrow, by the grace of Chukwu Kabiam, I will be here with the European rep and the whole coordinators. They will take over the broadcast of tomorrow. We supposed to be on air yesterday, but it was my fault, honestly. It was my fault. I came late, and despite that, I tried to rectify some things which I've been trying to rectify in my system about my satellite connection, the Radio Biafra satellite connection. I tried. We spent up to 3 hours yesterday doing that. So that is why it couldn't, it couldn't hold. But tomorrow, please, tomorrow being Friday, you have to tune in, because I will be here with the European representative together with a cross-section of the European coordinators, so that you hear from them. You hear from them. Another day I'm going to treat this topic of civilization, please. It is something that it will take time, please. Therefore, we must continue. In no distant time, I will just open my lines so that our people will speak. We shall hear from our people. I think today it is good like that. We are not orthodox here. We do things in our own way. That is why we are Biafrans. There is a beauty in it. You don't do no, you do it on our own way. We have our own way. Don't you see it? When we have our own manufactured goods, for example, this Samsung is South Korea. Imagine you invite a South Korean, he's your friend. He came into your house in the zoo called Nigeria. And when he enters into your house, you see your television, your computer, everything, most of the electronics you're using is Samsung. You see how delighted he will be. He say, this is my country products. He will be happy. Because it's a source of pride. The same way you will be proud if when Biafra is restored, now our manufactured goods, you go to, for example, Newfoundland. A friend, you're in the house of your friend, you see different things manufactured. You see, for example, innocent car vehicle being used there. For me, I say, why should this man even call it innocent? If I call it Chukwuemeka, Igbo, use Igbo dialect, and I don't know why. Use Igbo dialect and name it. I think there is one manufactured armored vehicle by Biafra. They call it Biafra. I think I've forgotten the name. They manufacture it for Nigeria now. It's Igbo name. That is how. Imagine you see they are Obunigwe, as they are talking about some 400, some 300, some 400 missiles. Now you are hearing in CNN, BBC, they are contemplating on buying. One country is contemplating on. They are telling Biafra not to sell Obunigwe 548X, the latest version of Obunigwe. That Biafra is being urged not to sell the latest Obunigwe 548S to maybe one country. It become an international issue. Where you will be grinning from mouth to mouth. You will be proud. From me, I'm a Biafran. We manufacture it. Don't you see how beautiful it is? Don't you see it? But before I open my lines, please, there is something I want to play so that I will open my lines later on, as I suspend or postpone the submission, my main submission I prepare for today. I postpone it. Listen, this is Ganduje, the governor of Kanu State. For your information, the new naval headquarters is being built in Kano, where they have dry dock. I posted it in my timeline. You know, first of all, please, listen, please. Before I play the this thing I'm talking about, listen.
Established in Kano State, Nigeria. According to reports, the governor of the state, Abdullahi Ganduje, allocated 100 hectares of land for the naval base on Wednesday. The chief of naval staff, Vice Admiral Awal Zaburu Gambo, paid a courtesy visit to the governor to thank him for the allocation and noted that the new base will contribute to showcase the effort of Nigerian Navy in keeping the nation as one. Both of
listen, you see what they say? The naval chief, he went to deserts thanking the Kano State governor for allocating a land for a for the navy. Land, deserts, no spring, no stream. Talk less of river. Now you talk of ocean. No. A navy that uses ship. That is how they are called, named the navy. You know. Now he went there. He said no. He thanked the governor for giving them the land to build, for making it a naval base in a desert. He said the reason. You see, I want to bring out something. For making Nigeria one, for keeping Nigeria one. Therefore, what keeps Nigeria one is absurdity, foolishness, and stupidity. That is what keeps Nigeria one. Because if building a naval base in a desert without no ocean, no stream, no water body, keeps Nigeria, is a means of keeping Nigeria one. Now it means stupidity is what keeps Nigeria one. It is what we have been saying. For people to be out of stupidity, Nigeria must be destroyed. Do you understand what I'm saying? We listen. Go on listening.
Of the nation. I believe we could take a tweet visit to the governor to thank him for the allocation and noted that the new base will contribute to showcase the effort of Nigerian Navy in keeping the nation as one. Both the Nigerians reacting to the news have registered concern.
Nigerian Navy in a desert will help in keeping Nigeria as one. You know what? You know, plus 1 minus 1 is 0. Let us reason. Which means the only thing that keeps Nigeria one is absurdity, looting, foolishness, stupidity. That is what keeps Nigeria one. Otherwise, which means if they go to where there is sea, which is in southern part of Nigeria, to build, which is normal thing to do, to build navy or naval headquarters, it will break Nigeria. You know, that is what our leader is saying. That he will only destroy Nigeria with the truth. You know, truth destroys Nigeria. Stupidity is building Nigeria. They are building Nigeria out of stupidity, keeping Nigeria unified in stupidity. Do you get the logic? Let us finish listening.
Concerns as to why a naval base will be established in a hinterland of the nation. I believe we can take a tweet before I come to you, Tundu, or we don't have that tweet. I'd love your comment.
You know, these people, you know, Nigerian media, they are the most powerful tool to subjugate the population, to twist the mindset. You know, you see here what this girl said. He said Nigerians are reacting now. So why Nigerian, how naval base should be kept into the hinterland of Nigeria? You don't want to say in a desert. What is hinterland? Maybe hinterland for her. If you don't know Nigeria, you say, okay, maybe the hinterland, there is a water body that flows there, but it's in the hinterland, because hinterland, there might be water that flows into that hinterland. You see how they use English to kill everybody's spirit, to corrupt people's mind. That is what they this is an art. They learn it. There are words you use in order to keep the people stupid. Oh, into the why Nigeria Navy is being built into the hinterland. Now, if foreigners will say, okay, they don't know Nigeria, they say, okay, anyway, it doesn't matter whether you are in hinterland Hinterland, maybe there will be water. Maybe it might carry even canal. Artificial canal might be there. That's why they put it. No matter it's a hinterland. Instead of them to explain to people that, look, this is a desert Sahel region without no water body. Under heat, no water. They build navy. Now tell me, all these things in order to keep Nigeria one. Now tell me what else is stupidity that keeps Nigeria one. Deception, lies. That is why our leader say he will destroy Nigeria with the truth. If they build the navy where it's supposed to be, Nigeria will not be one. That's what it says. Which means if reason takes its course, if there is sovereignty of reason, now Nigeria will not be one. But when there is stupidity everywhere, now it's to keep Nigeria one. Listen.
Comment on this topic. I mean, only in Nigeria will this happen.
It's completely baffling. Nigerians must hear a plausible explanation for this. That is if one exists, because might as well at this point move the ports to Kanu if we're moving a naval base to Kanu, because what is a naval base? It's supposed to be a seaport where the naval ships are kept when they're not at sea. I don't know if they need to be maintained or what have you, and just, housed somewhere. In the UK, I'm very sure about the UK, the naval bases are in Portsmouth, Clyde, and Devonport. America, I think, has maybe 10, 15, quite a few, but they're all in coastal areas. I just don't remember exactly where. I know Maryland, Connecticut, I know a few, but in the UK, I'm 100% certain. It has to be by the sea because it's the Navy. And I really hate to sort of repeat or parrot speculation, but this is exactly what some people mean. The more paranoid amongst us have been shouting themselves hoarse about a colonization agenda, rather than the government taking going to great lengths to sort of douse that kind of talk. They fan those flames by this kind of incomprehensible move, quite frankly. We
go and dig up water in Kano now to form naval base all of a sudden, or it's going to be built.
Why wouldn't they do it when they put instead of seaports to be in One, instead of seaports to be in Warri, to be in Iguacha, to be in Onisha, to be in Uguta? Because of the hatred of Biafrans. Now they allow first seaport. Do you see how evil begets evil? Do you see it? They built dry port. Do you see the problem? When you kept quiet and supported the dry port first, you didn't see it as absurd. You didn't rise up because you say, if they do it in Biafra land, in Igbo land, it will benefit them. They will stop coming patronizing a Papa Wolf. And you kept quiet. You supported it. Now it makes them, it empowers them in order to continue what they are doing. Now they built the same naval. They build the navy that's supposed to be by the seaside. They built it in a desert. And now you are complaining. Do you see how black people are wicked? That is why they cannot progress, Nigerians. They support evil. That is the thing. When that evil is coming up little by little, it doesn't matter. No. Who is the victim? They say Biafrans. Oh, Igbo man, I beg, punish them. Punish them. And you support evil. Now, after that, the evil will be multiplying. Injustice. And you are talking about peace. There will be no peace without justice. It's impossible. Please, let's finish listening. There is another clip I want to play before I open my lines.
Built close to Riverana, or what is it? You see places in the Niger Delta to site naval base. You can't site it there.
I mean,
it's not the way to. Just like it never made sense to me why a refinery was built in Kaduna, and we have.
Now they are talking. when the evil started, they kept quiet. After all, they are dealing with Igbo man. Don't worry, we'll talk. Everybody is suffering it, isn't it? When they kill Biafrans, they kill Ethiopians. No. They want to. They are separatists. Kill them, Igbo people. The other annoying here, they don't hear. Now the evil is spreading everywhere. People are being killed, massacred. Life doesn't matter anything in Nigeria. Because people supported it, because they see that, they are killing Biafrans only. Nigerian police and army are shooting Biafrans. They come there. Anyway, they called for it. Why should you challenge Nigerian power? People that are holding flags. Today, it is spread everywhere. Do you see how, the white people, the Europeans, do you see how they are intelligent? Do you see the reason why they fight evil? Do you know that when there was this Black Lives Matter, which they also spread to Abuja or in Lagos by the primitive Neanderthals, because do you know that white people in Belgium, the white people, they destroyed the image of King Leopold. Belgians, white. Why? Because they say no. This man, no matter he is our forefather, he destroyed the lives of blacks in Congo. King Leopold II, he killed more than 15 million, half of the population of Congo. He killed for fun. And they say, no, we need to fight injustice anywhere it is. It doesn't matter whether it is my mother that is committing injustice, we fight it. I will fight my mother. That is how white people do. But in Nigeria, they will look at first who is suffering the injustice. Oh, it's a Biafran. Oh, it's an Igbo man. I beg, kill them. That's so they be. And you will be happy. But tomorrow when they finish killing them, when they finish killing us, they will come to you that supported them. And that time you'll be shouting. Do you see why we do what we are doing? There is this other clip I want you to listen. This is Ganduje, governor of current governor of Kano State, please, where they have the dry ports. One, they have Naval base now in a desert. This is the governor speaking, please. We must. I will play it so that we listen before I open my lines, please.
We have to take some drastic measures. Otherwise, we are just scratching the problem on the back. We must understand these issues. There are ECOWAS problems. As of now, there are ECOWAS problems. So through ECOWAS.
Listen, there is some, these people, they are grandmasters in deception, political deception. Listen attentively. There is something I want to bring out here. Listen.
We have to take some drastic measures. Otherwise, we are just scratching the problem on the back. We must understand these issues. There are ECOWAS problems. As of now, there are ECOWAS problems. So through ECOWAS, there must be a means of either registering the cattle that are coming into Nigeria or preventing the movement of cattle into Nigeria. That is a fact.
Listen attentively. You see, at first value, when you hear him speak, you say, yeah, he speaks the truth. He is talking against the headsmen. But let me tell you one thing. This man is conditioning the minds of Nigerians, mostly Middle Belt and Southern Nigerians. is conditioning. These people are masters in political games. He said there is a herdsman problem, but he told you this is a ECOWAS problem. Therefore, it is not something that they will solve, that Nigeria can solve. So remove your mind. Start going to ECOWAS. Start going to the ECOWAS headquarters. Start clamoring to the ECOWAS country. So please come to our aid in what is happening in Nigeria. Do you see how he is? These are, for the Fulani Eke. I don't know how to explain this. These people, they are masters, I'm telling you. Look at what he said now. Many people will say, yes, this man is talking the truth. Oh, this man have repented. No, he's even deceiving you more because he's channeling your mind. Instead of calling on Nigeria or the Nigerian government, holding them accountable, he said, no, go to ECOWAS. It's ECOWAS problem. Yes, we have herdsmen killing this and that, but it's ECOWAS problem. So you start by ECOWAS, not Nigeria problem, because you cannot solve it by Nigeria. It's ECOWAS. Otego Hana politics. Before God and man, Otego Hana politics. Otego Hana politics. I admire them. They know how to deceive others. Only our own politicians, their own modus operandi is art of deceiving their own people. These people, look at how, when you come, you clap, you think, oh, we have a problem, herdsman problem, now I'm a full animal, but I don't support. But mind you, this is ECOWAS problem or not Nigeria problem. It's ECOWAS. Do you see? So you become totally powerless. You will not hold any Nigerian government accountable. They will tell you, go to ECOWAS, so not us. So that they will control this and not us. So this is planned, when Lahura be Fulani, they will hold meeting. Everybody know what to do. They will give every of them task. The Sheikh Gumi will come and say, we must stay with the headsmen. We must stay with them. This one will come in order to make you feel better. He said, no, we have a problem. I don't care whether I'm Fulani man, but it's not a Nigeria problem. Go to ECOWAS to clamor, not Nigeria, so that he have conquered you. Pump. You can't do nothing. You start asking, how do I go to ECOWAS now? Only that question, only trying to look for a way to go to ECOWAS will take you 4 years. By that time, they have instituted their agenda. Do you see how they work? But when they say, oh, there is a smuggling of rice, immediately the presidency of Nigeria just close the whole southern borders. But this one, no, we can't do nothing. No, it's ECOWAS. So, oh, Chineke, Nandi Fulani where I know, I don't know whether the equatorial dwarf dwellers, how do they call them? The equatorial Neanderthals, they take us. You don't know that he is playing with your mindset. Listen, please. Listen.
Because they come with weapons.
Listen.
Initially, we have to take some drastic measures. Otherwise, we are just scratching the problem on the back.
First of all, start by telling everybody, Nigerians, we have to take some drastic measures. All this talking, they are, making sure to keep you afloat, to keep you, non-functioning, only listening to talk. But when it comes to, last year or last 2 years, immediately they close the border without even talking. That they are using it to smuggle rice. But in that of headsmen bringing weapons, killing people, no. They will tell you, first of all, say, we have to take drastic measures first. But they warn you, no, not Nigeria, go to ECOWAS, or Kwenawota. And you see stupid indigenous people, they swallow it to hook, line, and sinker, akokwaka. And now we people.
Listen. We must understand these issues There are ECOWAS problems. As of now, there are ECOWAS problems.
They have knocked away your mind. Take them serious, so we have to take drastic issue, a drastic measure. You say yes. You are thinking that he is going to say we close the whole northern borders so that no. But he starts telling you, he bring down your mind. He knock you hands down. The following statement. Remember, this is not Nigeria issue. This is ECOWAS. So, but when it comes to smuggling of rice is entering. All right, so that is not harmful. That is not killing. They will take drastic measure. Nigeria territorial integrity now comes into play. They can give order and the borders are closed. But when it comes to headsmen with the weapons, they say, no, it's not a Nigeria problem. Though we need to take drastic measure. But this is ECOWAS problem. They have made you to become powerless. Don't do anything. Just wait for ECOWAS. Ndị a na-etokwe ha ịgwakwa eziokwu ha makwa ihe politics of maintaining the agenda focus. This politics, this our people, what they call politicians, they are not politicians, they are just criminals delivering their people for slaughter. They know how to deceive, kill and intimidate their own people. But when they come to others, they start praising, showering praises. Imagine it is our people. Look at a Fulani man telling you we have to take drastic measures. Governor of Anambra says, no, these terrorists, they are part of my government. Therefore, he said we need to pray for God to give us another God-fearing good person, leader like Buhari. Now, we are, all these things. Had it been there is nothing like IPOB or Enoketegi Fento, I'm telling you honestly, because the people you carry yourself, say you trust them to, okay, go and represent me. They come and scatter you. You could die of a heart attack. But thank God for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank God for IPOB. We are here to resist them. We will wear them out. It doesn't matter how they come. This man, Ganduje, all of them, eke. This one will come and say one thing. Another one will come and, just eke on their own. They know what they are doing. Playing with your minds. Because Ottoman Danfodio saw the house as very stupid. From there, he said, oh, the indigenous people living in that part of the world, they are stupid. So you can deceive them anyhow. If he can manipulate the mindset of the Hausas, under 4 years, Hausas kill themselves for fun. Why can't they do it to any other people? That is the grand deception they are doing. We have to take drastic measures. It started with it. And people are saying, yes, now they will close borders. Now they will deploy drones and everywhere so that the borders in the north will close. But the second phrase, he said, but no, that this is ECOWAS problem. So it's beyond us. So don't expect, we have to follow it through ECOWAS. Let me play it, please, without interruption.
We have to take some drastic measures. Otherwise, we are just scratching the problem on the back. We must understand these issues. There are ECOWAS problems. As of now, there are ECOWAS problems. So through ECOWAS, there must be a means of either registering the cattle that are coming into Nigeria or preventing the movement of cattle into Nigeria.
Then where is the territorial integrity of Nigeria? If Nigeria cannot do this, but Nigeria government can close borders for cars and other goods not to enter in Seme, in Oron border, in southern and middle belt border. But this one, no, it's ECOWAS. Where is the territorial integrity of Nigeria? Do you see these people? They are instituting themselves from the Sahel. They know what they are doing. They are the ECOWAS. They are everything. Now come to us to look for help. Don't do anything. Just ECOWAS will do it for you. This is the most subtle political game they are playing on your mind, on the minds of the people. Continue.
It's a fact. Because they come with weapons Initially, they were coming with weapons to protect themselves from the clash with the farmers. But now they've taken advantage, coming with weapons that they sell into the country, a part of using the weapons to commit a crime. That is one heartman that we must look into. Two.
You see what he's saying? They come with weapons, which means Nigeria is powerless. There is no territorial integrity. There is no government. Nigeria is powerless in checking the influx of people, strangers that come with weapons. But they are very powerful checking people that come in with the rice. They close the border. For is it over 1 year? Or how many months? They don't care about ECOWAS. To the extent, have you forgotten, even Ghana was threatening. ECOWAS countries were telling Nigeria to open their borders for business. No, that time, no ECOWAS protocol. They don't care about ECOWAS. But now, they are pushing you that no, it is ECOWAS that can solve the problem. Where are the minds of Nigeria? The brains, I will not say mind, the brains of Nigerians. These people, they have captured the brains of the indigenous population. They are insulting everybody before God and man. They are insulting everybody. IPOB, we are here to reveal all their secrets. You understand? Continue listening.
There are herdsmen that are coming from the northern part of this country to the middle belt to the southern part of the country. It's the same problem because there's always conflict across the country. And the way I describe the herdsman is that a herdsman in Nigeria has not succeeded in fighting poverty. And poverty has not succeeded in fighting the herdsman.
Do you see how they are portraying them? So that they make you, they don't even put your mind so that you go, that they are terrorists. No. These people, they are sponsoring them. They have agenda. They say, go on. We know how to play with this useless indigenous population. They are stupid. We'll be playing with their brains. Continue what they are doing. They'll be sponsoring them. Now they are portraying them, oh, they are poverty and them, this and that and them. Do you see? They don't go to the main reality that these people, they are carrying out an agenda by people, unseen people in the higher places. No. They have weapons to commit crime. They are calling it crime. No, it's not a crime. This is terrorist activity. Terrorism is different from crimes. Do you understand? This is organized terrorists. It's different from criminals. But these people, they always twist your mindset so that you don't even think in the other way. So that when you hear IPOB, we call them Fulani terrorist headers. You say, no. This is ordinary. They have criminals everywhere. They are criminals like others. You don't know that they are calling you a stupid person. Please, let me finish it and open my line, please. Why do I say that? The herdsman who goes about with hundreds of cattle, looking at the cost of cattle, he's going with a mobile bank. So you cannot call him a poor man. But looking at his body, looking at the type of dresses, the dresses that he puts, the shoes that he wears, his body, you cannot call him a rich man. He's exactly a poor man, somebody who can trek from Kano to Ogun State. You cannot call him a rich man, he's a poor man. So the movement by trekking from northern part of this country to the southern part of this country must be stopped. If we need peace with the farmers, but if we are led by sentiments, ethnic sentiments, herdsmanship must change from tradition to commercial herdsmanship. It must translate to commercial, not to tradition. Those days are gone. I know some of the members of the
Maybe Allah Association may not be happy with my statement, but I have to make it. I am Fulani man. Myself, like them. I learned Hausa in primary school.
We must continue. I have told you, this is ECOWAS problem. He stipulated the problem, but he said, no. It's not for you, Nigeria, to solve. It's for ECOWAS. So start going to ECOWAS. They are in the Fulani Caliphate in Nigeria. They are insulting the indigenous people. I'm telling you. I will go on a few minutes break, and after I will open my lines. We must continue.
You walk and get it. I want my unlovely fellas. I want to live on my unlovely selfish. But for my reason, not be wicked. You want this up and get going. I want to go. I didn't design it, Biafra. I'm calling up on your tongue. I design it, Biafra. Only such you walk and get going. I want to go. You design it, Biafra. You want this up and get going. I want to go. Design my freedom. Come on, send it to kill a man. Do your own, make I do my own. Stay your place, make I stay my place. How you go see how much more what's in my eyes see? I say what's in my eyes see? Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I do my own. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I enjoy my connection. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I rule my world. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I do my thing. I want my own, no be jealousy, no be jealousy. I want my own, no be jealousy, no be jealousy. I want to live on my own, no be selfish. Fighting for my rights, no be wicked. You call this up and get on, I want to go. I don't deserve it, Biafra. I'm calling up and you come on, I don't deserve it, Biafra. Only such you walk and get on, I want to go. You don't deserve it, Biafra. You call this up and get on, I want to go. Deserve my freedom. I know you forget Operation Python and Stew. When they want them and them, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As I they cry every day. As I they cry every day. And you say God no go live with us. God no go live with us. Shout out to him, yes sir. Who just bless you, no one can pass. Whatever they do it just to put chance. Just to put chance. Who just bless you, no man can pass. Finally we win. Rest in peace, rest in peace, all the fallen heroes. Rest in peace, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Afungono make it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Afungono make it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Afungono make it.
Slavery. None but ourselves shall free ourselves from this mental slavery. I'm telling you, the Fulani, they are pushing us, caging us into mental slavery. but it is we that could free ourselves from this mindset. And that is what we are doing here. Remember, this is Radio Biafra House-Service coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. Today is the 16th day of September in the year of our Lord 2021. Our lines are now open, and our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. You can call us now and give us your view, please. You are the first caller. Welcome to the program. Please go on. I hope radio aban and equiped. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Don't worry. Okay, cool. There we'll go on.
Mazi Johnathan. Let it be open to the world, because every human being on this planet are connected to this planet, which is the Biafra, divine and spiritual. Let the human planet Earth be one, and allow the to be restored. Let us not eat more. We brought back the whole world. Let it be to the whole world. From the God of heaven and earth, the God of earth, every nation, every attempt to act natural can be restored. That nation will be tested, because our nation, no apology, no backward, no stop, no anywhere on the earth, we expect the from the restored. No backward. If we get the bottom of our leader, we see the manifestation of the power of our God. because of the creation. God of Biafra, and you think God is for us. America will run.
Almost here, Biafra. There, we're watching it. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good evening, sir. It's Chibo from Enugu. I thank you for your good work. In fact, I must say that, Mazi Johnathan, what you need to do is to be teaching us in the board. People who will listen to you will not learn anything. You must learn something. It's like, I can even say, a kindergarten teacher, no one will say, no, I only am. You must learn something. Now, I don't miss your program because you really teach even like our onion do. Just try to replace you.
Please don't compare, please. Please, go on.
Okay, please, what you know, say we should report the problem we're having in our area now. Around all this 9 mile in campsite, those rural areas, even present Enugu radio is nothing. And you know, is thing that is problem. Even when they can't sit at home on Monday, it's only when the radio started talking on I think Monday or Sunday that people knew that they have already cancelled it. So we need our radio to be more on here so that people will know what is really happening. And most of these rural areas, immediately you pass 9th mile, you cannot hear our radio again. We'll cut from there. So I don't know the reason why. So people around that place, they are not listening to our except to use app. Normally use app. So this is what is happening.
He says, yeah, people are complaining this. Even I'm receiving inboxes, you know.
Yeah. Yesterday, what happened? Yesterday, immediately a thunder blew yesterday. I was listening. And there was a thunder blow. Immediately the thunder blew.
No, are you talking?
And from that day to now, I'm hearing you.
Is it? Are you using earpiece? Because there is one noise. Is it because of the thunder?
No.
Is it because of the thunder that is causing the noise?
No. I'm earpiece.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm hearing you. The whole world is hearing, but there is a.
Are you hearing me?
There is one type of whistling sound that is coming with your. Go on. No problem. Go on. Oh, goodness me. We must continue. In
the urban area, with the urban area, you'll be getting this happening. But within the rural area, we won't be getting the what is happening.
Let me tell you, let me assure you.
Are you getting what I mean?
Yes, we are on top of the leadership of this struggle is on top of this. You know, our HOD have said it, that the leadership is on the process of making sure that every station works in Biafra land. I'm telling you honestly. And let us take it like that. I know.
You normally work. Yeah, okay.
Thank you. There we are. Okay. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mazi Johnathan.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Yeah, my name is Israel, calling from Ebonyi, Biafra land. Okay, please, I have a little listen to make this evening, and it's about the radio. We no longer get the radio down here in the southern part of Ebonyi, and it's really bringing some kind of confusion among many people as to what is going on pertaining the struggle, especially announcements from the US. And you know, when people are not really informed about things, they begin to hate from
they begin to listen
side. And you know, there are so many
yes,
and you know, there are so many distractors within, who are so many of them being paid agents who are parading themselves and trying to deceive our people. Then also there's a form of intimidation going on within the Ebonyi South, especially from among the coordinators of Ebonyi State, whom they are using with some of our youths, so many of them, jobless, in the name of Bubago, to be intimidating our people.
We understand.
That's what it's.
We know that, but they will meet their water low. I'm telling you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So, but you know, I so much thank you for what is going on, for the work you've been doing for us, and at the appropriate time is not something that we have to say online, but there are so many other. There is something very, very important that I would like to communicate to you across to you, but I don't know. I don't deem it necessary saying it here on air.
Inbox me privately so that we talk privately, please.
Okay, no problem. Shalom.
There will do it again. There will. We must continue. You can call us on WhatsApp and on Signal. If somebody is speaking, calls will be coming in, but once he stops speaking, the calls will stop. Okay. Umuahia, I'm receiving the news. Umuahia FM is on this night. Umuahia is on. Okay, it will be tomorrow. Umuahia will be tomorrow, will be on tomorrow, according to report. Please, the report I just received. Umuahia FM. We are working very hard. I'm telling you, the people in charge, they are working extraordinarily hard in order to make sure that every part of Biafra land is saturated with our FM station. That is it. Because we are receiving, our bar radio is not working, our Nisha is not working, many other places, but it must be done. Work is undergoing. Work is going on, honestly. So, as I said, we must continue. You can call us on these numbers. As I said, from direct line, WhatsApp, and Signal lines, please. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi Johnathan, good evening to you, sir.
Welcome to the program.
I am highly delighted and very happy. It is my first time of calling. I've been an ardent listener and follower of our league. I'm calling from Igbo. I am from Igbo, the Oceanian area. My name is Elekima. I'll end at that. I don't want to talk much this evening. I just felt so much compelled because I am first and foremost happy and grateful to God to be associated with such an amazing platform for enlightenment and the eye-opener. We from the Calabari speaking area, the Oceania area, we are so happy. And by the grace of God, I've been following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu our great leader and our hero. For me, he's not only a prophet of our time. For me, he's not only our leader. He is my pastor. He is my prophet. And he is my everything. I may not be able to speak Igbo, but I tell you the truth, God has used this man to open our eyes. And I want to assure us, sir, although not officially registered as a member of the IPOB, but in our hearts, we already are, sir. I've been able to talk to many. I won't say much because you understand, sir. Because we are dealing with
I know the situation.
Yes, sir. Criminal-minded people who are using their takia and the rest of them. We are doing a lot, sir. But let me just end up by saying that no matter what, sir, Biafra must come.
Of course.
Whether traitors or no traitors. And then if they are taking it to the next level, they will be surprised of what they are going to see. In the Bible days, there was a time something happened. Elisha, he thought he was the only prophet remaining, and was telling God, everybody has abandoned you. It's only me that is remaining. And God told him, who told you? I have over 600 men who have not had their knees bowed. Sir, the Fulanis will be surprised of what they're going to get. We don't want to talk much. Even our Igbo-speaking Biafran brethren will be surprised of the kind of support that will spring forth from where they never expected. I know people are looking at the Ambazonian brethren and the rest of them. This time, it is not going to be like the normal success, previous successful Takia they did and deceived us. In my community, as a teacher, I'm also a businessman. I got to understand that they deceived our parents. I know when my grandfather handed over the same information to my father, that during the Civil War, that is how the Igbo people came, and they deceived and they raped our sisters, and they took our land, and they forced us forcibly. Now, through our father Nyendum, I got to understand, and through consistent followership of this platform, that it was a lie, it was Takia. They pretentiously came in the uniform of Biafra and then did all they did and planted hatred, animosity, anger, vindictiveness in the hearts of my brethren. But I thank God. The Bible calls it cleansing or sanctification by the word that comes out from his servant, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and all of you, sir, who have committed your time and your everything. We have been cleansed. Our eyes have been opened. We have been sanctified by the powerful words and training of this man. He is coming out. There is nothing they can do. Already they've lost. We can't just wait for Biafra to come. And a lot will happen. Sir, thank you. In every generation, God sends saviors.
Of course.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a savior for our time. And I want to thank you very much, all of you, from Uncle Pete, Peters, my brother Tarinemi, all of you.
Let me ask you something. Your voice is too nice, speaking the white man's language, isn't it? Can you speak your local language?
Very well, yes, sir.
Oh, please, you after you conclude by talking to your people with your local language, because there's something. Let me tell you something. I've met many Azon people, our blood brothers. They can not that they grew up in Panya, or they were born in Fiji Island. They grew up in the village, but they cannot even express themselves fluently in their own mother tongue. They are proud to be speaking English or Pidgin. It irritates me. Do you understand that? You know that is heading into extinction, but people don't know.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. When you hear maybe me or Anambra person speaking Rondon, you laugh. But it's my accent, it's my language, it's my mother tongue.
That's true.
You are proud of speaking blah, 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 blah. Are you an Englishman? My brother, please knock him for your language. Talk to our people, please.
Napo Kalabari na Apon Edo Ifoko Kola Abonima Kakama Sangama Tema and Degema Yarom Nimbre Yere Elekima Igo Chabano can stay, Igo Chabi, okay, Patakosha, and my banana remi. Tamo Digibo Jirebo, Abiel, Arona, young boy Finji, first Tariebo, wa mini Kalabare Seme, wa my young boy Finji, me, Ibie Kwemena, Toro Finji Kweme, Priya, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to one to Lumare, Wapokia. What do the pokia? Because what feel like so Ori Brimbo or Calabare Brim baby Napo in Abu to Minomana, to Mikalamana, to Mifamana Bakam, or Cosoteo Fori. Hey, Ojuku, Botemi Yete, Ojuku Meyete, and Gote in one man farmer. Jack Calabana, but pick it prime nurse in Binapuna, Yedi one a crack. In Fulani Apple now Snapuna Yemete Nabao because do Bia one Napo Yana Miesna Bramebo wa bori enemy what body enemy in our because an enemy we have one enemy me enemy of Fulani Apple man so Wamna why young bona Igani young bona maybe you do one in why you know me so pele dia one ba famba tam no mi o bobe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pakamboche you know you bo oda fete mi goche o ngi fete o bigi dokia enko priya bigi ofori enko priya pro ofori but anu so do ko ben so digi adiyere is ibi anga omni tibi da me obraswa braswa yana be pray you are one now, me to me amame Dafia Kiama. I never me a chair in about a year because I'm not being there. Yana, one of our school with the economy. So, Kaba Napo, Omni, Ijo, Bayasao, even Ogoni, Eleme, Iquere, Omna Wapo, Dapo, Calabarabi, night. She's Aroma Tegalamam, you are Biko Boswate, me. Mes Sapele one so buluma. Yeah, just one of Napo, Alaja Sari, Mengaboa, Judugoa, Nnamdi Kanu, blah 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 blah. Ansari Nnamdi Kanuna. Inek Tomabia. Ansara one in Bro and the tour. But you just we get Bia. O Fulani government men are romance city when I buy Bokita, but most of Cyber let go. Oh, one in Bray. Volunteer for one by Wakoso, but the Bia. Yeah, is that one I'm not be you are in a sote me full and up me woman as this why the one and gamu something and gamua bravo so sit around matekelamam os manga obokroma on the go finji tell me be committed me be committed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on a tobi no corner prime o kakaye yeah that is what we are obelema.
Come on, do your own, make I do. Stay your place, make I stay my place. I think you be a bad malapa.
Tema, ifoko, okrika. Imonga to be unfair. One na pulo in an kasika teke na mamu favorite. Kano na Kaduna na Zamfara na Jigawa and then one a pro and give pro make him worry. Take it in a idimari. Digi you abras you one body na one body solante moko one mam napo jakalama buga he obi napo in nami egboloma be ini famaba ini no baba. It is better that he bring more inuma, but at least I do more than Fulani boy inuma piki ma and gono. Moko pakane digi Nigeria bio. Wabarine ekwa. Wabarine ekwa. Wabarine wamna me school mwe. Moko digi Calabar youth copper school mufante mutomu not servant in na wele na bakos ma fama because of in na one di dogwe wa in ne ya na wa yare wa na school when school mo a people because the boma wole pulo engi pulo to an pre na piki drive there na but in na so in na ganama fear so mina po aromatic element from being by manga iya Calabar bo ibro ya bro efoko Krekao, Ejo, Bayesa, Osmogas Manga, Basambirio, Inembe, Obo Goloma. You work Golomate, one name, one I'm not men that move so. Te me shapume and baputa pume in a destiny. Bible kina share Ishmaelite, Islamam, and one na belema, just give praise na so, not more. Me full na pume iya ibiri bi fiaro as long as yare fulani bo bebe eni yare bra iya ibiri bo e bigi saki to me ba in ba bigi bala ina ma me fia e bigi na to in a religion me Islamic religion for ben bigi baba bana fana na ba ko ane buaro me na po o Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na ai pro bi na ngabo yam na pote me Ramadona, Kodina, cocaine, na would there, no, my former menji, Omnabu, Bar, Umusai. Then the double of Jaff also, Memo, hey, Deba Modelo, this is not
the round up.
And join the ESN, your ESN Neso. So if you say, Bemia Kulis, Barikemutarado Mao, Kebo, Etelado Kebo ESN 4. Because of women, I am not bambe. I na po give the compliment and basket from Mario. But I never work with so you put your bar matikalam. You was sifi, big bosote, Brasote, one in Bago, one ama, Broma, one do Broma, Obelamam, Yama, Kagaba Calabari. Oh, then ask me. Mazi, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you for the
opportunity. To the challenge. Thank you. I challenge you and you show me. Now, me when they come to break you now, they carry say break.
Thank you very much. Sir, can I say one thing, sir?
Okay, please.
I hear some of, yes, sir, briefly, I hear some of our brethren from Boy and rest of them talking about complaining about a radio not coming. Sir, in Port Harcourt, in Uganda, we don't have this. We have our app. Sir, can I shock you, sir? I rather not eat. If I stay without, my wife was wondering one day, why are you so sad? That day, I didn't have money. I had data. But somehow the app was not working. That day I nearly died. I am addicted. I am addicted to IPOB radio. So my wife was like, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? I said, oh, you don't understand. But I was worried. She knew that my mood was not good. I wonder how I was going to survive for one day without listening, hearing the voice of this glorious message. I'm
assuring you that the FM will be booming. In no distant time, in every part, most part of Biafra land, I'm telling you.
What I'm saying is that our zeal and desire to see Biafra come is far higher and stronger than whether FM or FM. We make sacrifice. What I want to say, I do sacrifice a lot. I share data to people, and I have my way of in bringing in people to
the fold.
I won't say it on air.
Thank you very much.
Many people
continue what you are doing.
I pray that our brother will press. But one thing is that the Fulanis they have a surprise on that when it starts. They will be surprised. They will be overwhelmed. What happened in Afghanistan will not happen in Nigeria. It's impossible. In this contraction, it will not happen. Biafra must surely come. Oh, hey, Biafra, sir.
Oh, must hey, Biafra. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Caller on direct line, are you there? No. How did this caller cut off? I don't know. Thank you very much. We must continue. What we have a division of labor. You know, the Fulani, that is what they are doing. This one will come, they are, what do you call them? They are imams will come and do their own. Their politicians will come and do. They are working towards one goal. That is division of labor. That is what we are doing here. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Yeah. Good evening, Mazi Johnathan. Good evening.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, I want to say thank you for picking my call. I've been trying for some time now. There is a memo that you read earlier this evening, and that memo is quite interesting. And I want to use this opportunity to congratulate the Directorate of State to have taken the decision they've taken as regard to the expulsion and suspension of the loudmouth in America. The mouth trying to destroy IPOB from inside, trying to cause confusion in this family. And it is a call that we've been waiting for. We've been making this call for a very long time, that this woman be suspended. And I'm happy that the Directorate of State have just done the needful. And I want to use this opportunity to congratulate them and say thank you for taking that step in the right direction. And I also want to join anybody who feel that they can follow the out of IPOB, because at every point in time, IPOB have always shaded excess luggages and excess weight. So I think it is time that we shed some of the weights for some of our people who have decided to sell their senses and that have decided to be in this family with sentiment. This is not what our leader told us. Our leader stipulated and told us that he has instituted a structure that everybody must follow. And that structure is a command and control structure. And he told us that whatever you are asked to do, do it and ask questions later. So for people who have decided to undermine the structure of IPOB, to undermine the authority in IPOB, to rubbish the effort, the fight we have put up over the years, I mean, we are here to stand and destroy anybody that want to destroy whatever we have built over the years. Scarce resources. With scarce resources, with no resources, we have been able to put this family together. And some faceless individuals from somewhere are coming. People that cannot even present themselves on camera. People that we don't even know their face. If I see some of these people making all this noise on the street, I won't even be able to identify them, because they are hiding. These are clandestine individuals who are hiding their faces. They are not bold enough to come to the camera and face Biafrans. If you want to be in the media, if you are an IPOB principal officer and you are causing trouble behind the scenes, using your voice to deceive, so you are so much cowardized that you cannot even present your face to the Biafran people, then you don't deserve to be an IPOB family. You can't be behind the scenes creating confusion that people don't even know who you are. And some of our IPOB brethren are running after this voice. But when they see this person on this, they won't even be able to identify her. So I am happy for the memo that was released. In fact, it pained my heart that it took so long for the Directorate of State to have come up with this memo. But I think it came at the right time. And I want to say thank you to the Directorate of State for taking this stand. And anybody who feels they can violate it should get out of IPOB. IPOB is not for gullibles, it's not for idiots. IPOB is for intelligent people who can reason, because our leader trained us to reason. And that is my reason of calling this evening.
Thank you.
And all the assets, weight, and luggages must leave IPOB. If you don't feel comfortable under the Directorate of State, get away. That is the message. Thank you, Mazi, for picking my call.
Thank you.
And God bless you.
And remain blessed. Thank you. Any person that is not worthy will be thrown out. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes. Mazi Johnathan, are you talking to me?
Yes, your caller on WhatsApp. Go on, please.
Good evening, Mazi. My name is Wanda Obi. I'm calling from the Netherlands.
Welcome to the program. Go on, please.
Thank you very much. Mazi, I just have a suggestion to the our DOS, because I've been following the trend since the first sit at home. Since the sit at home has been suspended, I'm in touch because of the office I occupied before. I'm in touch with a lot of our comrades in Biafra land, and from the some of them that I have spoke with, a lot of them, their reason is that they want to sit at home on Mondays. So my suggestion this night is that is there no way we will go back to our leader, since he's the one who suspended it, and knowing having followed Mazi for a very long time, without being told, I know that the reason why he did that is because he has the interest of our people at heart. So but now our people have said this is the sacrifice we want to make because of the love we have for our Mazi. Is there no way our DOS will go back to him with the message of the people?
Well, let me yes. Because this issue have been treated. So there is no need of going back. The order has been there. We had sit at home on Thursday last week. We had sit at home, isn't it yesterday or day before yesterday? Am I right? On the 14th.
Yes, on the 14th. Yes.
Now, the Monday sit at home has been suspended. And there are other things to come. Now, why are we going back to any person that is sitting at home on Monday is doing that for his own personal, how do I call it? Personal love or on his personal view. But IPOB has given a suspension of the sit at home. That is it. So this issue has been treated. When there should be is suspended. So when there will be sit at home, it will be communicated to Biafrans. That is it. Let us stop going back. There is a difference between sentiment, and command and control. Command and control doesn't go with sentiment. That is what is happening. Many people, let me tell you one thing. Some people that want to do something, maybe in IPOB, or people that are not genuine, they must find one way, wanting to grab whole hand and say, yes, it's because of this. But people that are not genuine, they must find one way, wanting to grab whole hand and say, yes, it's because of this. But I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Biafrans. People should disregard that rumor, please. There is no sit at home on Friday. Go to your normal businesses. They want to rubbish, the Nigerian agent want to rubbish this sit at home, so that whenever it is being called, even people will not know and obey again. That is what is happening. So please go on and round up. Thank you.
Okay, sir. You know what I was saying, because a lot of them I spoke to, was saying that the carcass of the useless politicians we have in Biafra came together yesterday because of the pressure of the seat at home. That had it been they cut it off that first time, that those politicians wouldn't have, came up with the idea of, to the extent mentioning Mazi's name in their stupid meeting. You understand? So that is why I was just thinking about it. Maybe since you understand, maybe we should endorse them.
Okay, go on, finish up.
Yeah, no, I'm done. So that is why I was just thinking on my own that okay.
No, there is no problem about it. We have treated the issue, and let it be. Thank you very much for your remarks. Thank you and your concern.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you. All right, sir. Thank you.
Mazi, okay. Are you there, Mazi? Okay, foreign. Please caller on what's up. Hold on, I'll come to you. Mazi, okay. Can you hear me?
My beloved brother and comrade, good evening from WhatsApp program. I've been Mazi from the community, and I am from Omaka, province of Biafra. I will get the message Nnamdi Kanu, the members of the Shukubezanya, fanaticals, men of all radicals all over the world. We appreciate all of you. Continue being resilient for now, because this is the time. Mazi, one thing, you see, this our leader incarnation has brought out a lot of things, and a lot of things are being unveiled. We have a lot of challenges. It doesn't matter. Everything works together for the glory of God. But let me tell you one thing. Mazi, I want to ask one thing, please. Mazi, that disciples of Jesus Christ, how many were there? I think they said 12.
Yes, 12.
And among that 12, was there any woman there? No, I want most because theologically there were no
there are disciples that have women, but
apostles are there. Mazi, look at what, yes, this 12, you know one thing, when they say women are instrument of manipulations. What is happening now? What is happening? I don't want to go there. No, I know.
Let me allow me to say something. Do not, because of maybe the action of one or two people, now you demonize a
No.
You don't say
I want to generalize on something.
Yes. Wait. Let me finish up. Mazi, okay, let me finish up. 2015.
I'm here.
2015. How many men, even what we are suffering now, we never even, it's not up to 30% of what we suffered 2015. Because that time it was a whole DOS, almost, that was sacked when our leader was inside. Now, these people are periphery. They are all men. They were all men. So, I don't want to bring this issue of demonizing sex or this. No. It doesn't make it at all.
Okay.
I don't accept it. Please, go on.
Okay. I will by numbers 12. You understand? Let's be I wanted to generalize something. I'm not being particular. Or whatever is happening now is what I expected in a struggle. And I said that everything is working glory of God. It doesn't matter what anybody is coming from. One thing all of us must have our mind. The back of our mind is the unconditional release of our leader. Focus. This is the main key. Concentration. I don't listen to gossip, and when I come, I do the needful, I get out. Mazi, outside that, I sent you something now. There's what I wanted to say about that, but I've forgotten that. Mazi,
I saw it. I remarked it at the beginning.
Yeah, Mazi, yeah. Yeah, Mazi, as I speak with you now, Mazi, since 4 days, Mazi, did you know that all because after someone move Ali near me, only the he always say near one or afara ibe go my hola. My boss hola. What is happening in all? What is happening in all community as a whole? All careful local government of all this man they will allow our boys. Man, do you know that 2 days ago, during the 14th September or 12th day, this man we are picking our boys every day by day. For me, here, Aman Naki, Itanasa, Amazo, Umuhokabia, or also Itokwa, and even up to this area, our those area no area. Now at 6 o'clock, what is night? They started shooting and killing people at all. Today they killed a lawyer in Olo. Few days ago they killed another person in Olo. I attended the whole thing. You can see what the enemies are doing. Man, all these people that are infiltrated to Olo, this man is bringing in Olo, trying to wipe out this community. What have they done? People cannot walk freely in all. They are abducting, they are killing, they are disappearing them. And tomorrow, somebody will say that this is what they call that idiot in the council house. This is also Dimba. And he is bringing, there's one man they killed 2 days ago. That man they killed, the Papa. That motor he was anywhere. But I don't want to, because let us watch. I don't want to say much. I don't want to go far. But what is happening in our place? What is happening in our place?
Mazi, let me ask you something.
Ask me.
I think you had the complaints also about our radio. I know.
Yeah, I know.
It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming.
Yeah, we know.
Honestly.
We know. Mazi, we have attack everywhere. We have attack, but we are being careful. We are being careful. Mazi, you don't know what people don't know what to go. Their target is to get hold of that thing. Our life is there. We guide it jealously. Everywhere between now and Friday, most of everything will be rectified, Mazi, because the enemy has infiltrated everywhere. We are being very, very careful. Every nook and cranny of Biafra, by grace of Elohim, before now and the Friday next week, we will be getting good results. Even from tomorrow, we don't want to say anything now. We are at work, Mazi. Like you rightly said, that's my name. Honorable, I'm not like a bro warrant. One side now appear of my because our 100 men, there's some there, 100 men, so this is the time. Only this in, Mazi, that I wanted to make emphasis in the Bible is this. The same thing Biafra is going to, the same thing Israelite went to. This is why I wanted to say that, because Onion is less than 3 months, but you can see what is happening. And that's why I say everything works together to the glory of God. But you see this DOS we have now. Chukwukada will strengthen them, give them that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Anything that is dirty will not enter the struggle. It doesn't matter how you pretend, it doesn't matter where you hide, you understand? As long as you are not clean, you will not see that land. The rest of Onyendu will come out, and if Onyendu come out, 100% to water. So take your warrant, carry your warrant, enter one place, now appear, who's open about 2 more talking, hand on our action. And finally, before I go out, our people, I always say, from Omaka to all news and credit of follow, get prepared. Get prepared. Be careful and monitor people that are living in your community. Mazi, no mark my community. I say, tell what is happening. People will come from Hope or the Masai, they'll come and live there, and there's how they started committing crime. People will go to Mudeoka, people will go to Mowa, people will go to Urebiri, and they stay there and they start committing crime. And these people are the same from all. These are the agents of hope, Pozodimba. But at the end of the day, we own that land. At the end of the day, Metro I want to guide behind Agamazi. Thank you. Good night from here.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We must continue. I think I have a caller on WhatsApp. Whether he's still there, I don't know. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Yes, he's still there. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, you are. Please, welcome to the program. Go on, please.
Greetings, fellow Biafran, good evening, everybody, depending on the time zone. There's something I want to say concerning what is happening in Biafra now. But in a short formula, my name is Chine. I'll make people with that for now for security reasons. Because I'm calling from Imo State.
Go on.
Concerning what is happening within IPOB, if I can remember or quote only to correctly, said within around October or thereabout that something that is about to happen this time, a lot of people will fall by the wayside. If I don't know whether if I quote him correctly.
He said it.
He said a lot of people is going to fall by the wayside, but we have to be courageous and strong because a lot of people is going to fall. Shortly, Uchemefo falls on the wayside, and the thing has been happening. Are you hearing me?
Go on. Go on, Mazi. Mazi, are you there? Are you still there? Oh no, connection problem. You are reconnecting.
Yeah, no. Okay. Vision that so because of that, whatever that is happening around IPOB now is not. I would say it's something that is going to happen because one about everything I was saying about that and the picking of people. And don't only say something concerning that too. That we should, if you are young, you should go inside the bushes. If you want to go inside the bushes, you should be looking from your area. You look from the area and know just go to the people. You won't be discovered easily. So for security reasons, one knows about those things. We have to continue to take those trades. And the other thing I want to say area, so we find our left-hand trades to be roads. There have been a lot of training within our area, or see it to one area. They should apply the same method. And we work in area, and I believe that it's going to work for the area too. And there are some things that I want to discuss with you privately. It's not something I will say on air. Planning defensive side of our area.
Okay, if it is not.
Hello, are you hearing me?
If it's not worth saying on air, you can inbox me, please, and we speak off air. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I should do what?
You inbox me so that we make appointments and speak off air. If you deem it not necessary to speak.
I would like. It's not something to say on air, please.
Okay. Inbox me. Thank you. Inbox me so that you speak.
Okay, I will inbox so that my regards to fellow friends.
Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me, Mazi? Caller on WhatsApp.
Mazi, good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, my name is Mazi Meka. I'm calling from Indianapolis, USA. Mazi, please, I want to ask a question. Because Igbo people say, Onye ajade fuzo. And they I'm calling from Indianapolis, USA. Mazi, please, I want to ask a question. Because Igbo people say, Onye ajade fuzo. And they People at the time, women program.
Let me say something here. You know, there are things, the context of how we understand issues, it matters a lot. Because that is also reasonability. Now, when you talk about this issue, you should understand that the leadership has been dealing with this issue even behind the scenes. There are things, it's not everything that is treated on the air. There are things that have been going on you might not know. So when decisions are taken, we are all human beings. People that are leading this, they are not dummies also. So there is nothing that is, it's not everything that will be explained on air, say this and that. No. There is also a scene of insubordination. When in a movement, when you are told, please, stop doing this. Stop doing this. It's an order. Stop doing this privately, and you continue doing it. This is the same thing. It's just like one of the broadcasters before, George Onibe. He started subordinating because of one thing, Now, are you going to tell me that when he said he will come up on air, okay, I want to ask question. Why did they tell me to stop doing this? This and that, it doesn't make any sense. It makes us anarchy. It makes us, we turn that sense of reasoning we're supposed to acquire. It turns out into more animalistic.
Okay.
There are many things going under the scene you don't know, or you might not know between the leadership. So when some decisions are being taken, if you have faith, if you have belief in IPOB and its leadership, you should say, okay, it's not a question, why should it not be like this? If it is like that, why do we have leadership? It should have been an open something, everybody, your opinion, how do we do this? This person that is doing this, or your opinion. But once you have faith, and you have belief in IPOB, the structure of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and there is something they treat until you look at the results, let it be like that. Then why should we start contexting it? It becomes another thing. That is what I'm saying.
Okay, Mazi, Mazi Chikedozie, which is head of HOD, we may ask him question regarding our head of finance. Mazi Chikedozie say he don't have the power to remove her. But surprisingly, Mazi Chikedozie removed 2 officers in America here. Olive Obi and Dr. Nelly. In America here, the military chief of staff of the military in America is trending on social media now. Even individuals, small children, high school children, come to the capital of Indianapolis here to ask the governor of Indiana, why do the head of American chief of staff, General Mills, should resign? Small children. And the governor came out and listened to the high school children. Our leadership in this movement should too be carrying us along. If America can listen to high school below 17 years old, they should listen to we.
Mazi, let me come in again. I understand your point, but there is some things many people are misunderstanding. Mostly people living in America. I used to converse privately with people, mostly in America. Their mindset, and it's very, very wrong. That mindset. They are referring to Biafra struggle as democracy, like America. Oh, I have the right to do anything. I have the right to say this. I can question. But little did they know that Biafra is not a country. There are some things we have. It's a struggle. It's a fight. It's not a country. When Biafra have a country, when we are established as a country, now we have our independence, now we will choose our way of life. That time, even a small boy can slap a governor, no problem, because it's a democracy. Do you understand? Now we are in a war. I said this thing, I notice it. This mindset. Oh, we are, I have the right to have. No, we are in a struggle. The time George Washington was fighting for independence of America, they were not having all this fun they are having now. They fought for people to be enjoying this democracy now. That time it was command and control. Any person they couldn't pay a bepu. Do you see the difference? But our people, mostly in America, they will every time I used to talk to many people in America privately. I know their mindset because of the situation there. You know, feel that in Biafra, oh, after all, I have my right. No. In a struggle, there are rights you restrict because it is command and control. The leadership can tell you now, Mazi Emeka, stop doing this. You don't know the reason. You don't know, okay. You just okay. You stop. In America, nobody can do. Even a police officer, before you start asking him what did I do, he have to explain to you everything. It is not freedom fighting. That is an established democracy that took hundreds of years to establish. Our people should understand this. Mostly people in America. I don't know why our mindset is like this. We are fighting a brutal war. Without command and control, we can never make the headway. There are things somebody will be doing. You think that is good. The leadership will come. Hey, Mazi Johnathan, stop this. Okay, sir, thank you. I stop. I don't know. Maybe it's against my personal will. I can, as a human being, I can start asking questioning. I'm going to social media, start questioning. Why this? Why that? Why? We are not in a democracy, for goodness sake. We are in a war that we want to usher democracy for our generations coming to enjoy. Without this system, without this mindset, we can make no headway. Because when you come, leadership will talk to me. I say, me, Jonathan, no, why should I? Before I know, I must have maybe 2 or 3 people that support me. Now, what you are doing is, why should they tell you like that? Question, before you know it becomes anarchy, and that problem will not be resolved. We continue being there. That is the problem, my brother, and that is what we should understand. So let us stop comparing this struggle with the government of America. We are, a child can spit a governor, and the governor will not do anything. He will only go to court. We are not there yet as a country. That is what I'm trying to say, to tell everybody. So I don't know whether you have any other thing to say, please.
That I want to say is our people, everybody now is saying IPOB women is Abutua. It's not that GOS.
No, IPOB women, they are not. Do you listen to my conversation with Emeka? Anybody that is saying that is talking to himself. You know, our people, they know how to. Our enemies know how to.
Women in America, they are doing wonderful.
Of course. You cannot, because of one person, you start demonizing maybe some people. It's impossible. I cannot accept it. So our enemies, they know how to twist things so that in order to provoke others, we should be at alert. That is what makes us very wise people with common sense. Some things we should be wise. When somebody wants to talk about, I say no, this is not about women. It's about the person. What of when men disgrace themselves? How many men that time, 2015? Do you say, oh, men, all men? No, we don't do that. We treat specific issues, specific names, specific people. Any person that is coming to tell you, oh, Biafran women or women in America, I don't buy that crap. It's a crap. It's a specific individual or individuals. It doesn't generalize. We are millions of people. So that is it. Can you hear me? Mazi, are you there? Okay. I think you've made your point and we have had it. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Yes, call on WhatsApp. Go on, please. Go on. Caller on. Go on. Welcome to the program.
Yes, sir. Because can I continue with Igbo language?
If you want to speak maybe Afikpo, it doesn't matter. Go on.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Because I'm humble Mazi Ijoma, Israeli fine people. I'm calling from my location. From Isuguato in Biafra land. Mazi and make legging about the coup. Nekele kwa Chineke nna onye na-agbago ume na-agba unu niile ume ndị bụ representa na this our radio because ọ bụ unu abụ ike na ume ya ji aga a na-ekelekwa onye ndu anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nke nọ n'ọnọdụ ndị iro n'oge a bete ọ dịghị ihe ọbụla ndị iro onye iro ga-emeli ya ekpere ụmụ Chineke n'ụwa niile so ya ekpere anyị nọ n'ihu ya wa so n'azụ na-aga ekpere anyị niile gbara gburugburu ụmụ Chineke n'ụwa niile amakwana otu aka Chukwu okike abịa ma si nọnyere ya obi dị m ụtọ asị m ka m jaa gị nnọọ ike na ndị ọzọ na-ege ntị n'ụbọchị nke taa na ọlụ gị Chineke na-anọnyere gị nwanne m ọ ga-adịrị gị mmasị
onye kwere gị ndewo.
Thank you.
Ndewo ndewo. Caller, I have a caller on signal. I think the first caller on signal. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Yes. Welcome to the program. Please go on. What is? Okay. Sorry, I didn't plug it well.
Hello?
Yes, go on, please. You are on now. It is my fault. Please, go on.
It's 21.
Go on. Mazi, go on. Mazi, go on. Call on signal. Go on.
Hey, I did not hear you, that's why.
Okay.
My name is Nyanyara, here in Russia. My brother, I want to thank you for the good work that you are doing. It has been a long time. I want to thank my Russia IPOB too. I thank the DOS. I greet my leader, number one in the whole world. Mazi, they permit me to tell our sisters that this struggle is command and control. And I was surprised is this. Like what the person that I called last said. They said they don't have right to fire someone. But I'm surprised that they fired this two American women. Hello? It's just that I want to make it easy. We are the time that we are now. We know the time that we are now. So we just want everyone to take this easy, so that we work together, come out. And I want this opportunity to take the free senators that are serving Fulani oligarchy. If not for this seat at home, they will not come out. So they said 2 days or 3 days ago. Yesterday, they will not come out. But it's because this seat at home helps a lot. If they can mention about it, if they can be coming out once in a while, then telling people to. Although if people also feel like sitting at home on Monday, it's help a lot. It's not that we don't really have economy. We don't have economy. These people are just crying because of the money that they are embezzling. They collect all this. There's no infrastructure. There's no infrastructure in the Southeast. People are there. You understand? So if we can continue this at home, it will help a lot. It will help our leader to work with it. Thank you very much. Thank you for
thank you. Thank you. Remember, thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding on. Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mazi Johnathan.
Welcome to the program.
God bless you, my brother. This is Mazi Nnamdi calling from London here. I've been listening to all the things you've been saying today, and this thing you read out from DOS. You know, there are, in this struggle, our leader always say Ekeronweke. We always use that slogan, Ekeronweke. But people don't understand what that Ekeronweke means. In this struggle, the motto is command and control. Millions of Biafrans don't even understand the meaning of command and control. It's like every single day you come on this platform, you keep repeating the same thing. You keep telling them the meaning of command and control. And the way this IPOB was built by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they established this command and control. Without the command and control, I don't think this struggle would have gotten to this level now. And when you go through what is going on, some people jumped in. Once you call them, what do you call them? COVID-19, whatever, participants.
COVID-19 IPOB members.
Members, yeah.
Those that out of boredom, you know, out of boredom, they start. There is this. Let me tell you one thing. I don't want to mention. You see this boy. You see this boy. They call it Jelly.
Yeah.
You know, at the first time, I think 2020, when that COVID was everywhere, you know, he started making just because of boredom. He's inside, so everybody is locked inside. So he started. That is how he entered this nonsense he is in. You know. One day he explained it. He said, "This is when if there is a." After, you know, that time, at the early time, people were thinking that after 1 month, 3 months, that everything will be normal. And people will forget about inside. He started making this Facebook broadcast. Out of boredom, because there's nothing again doing. Are you going to be watching television? What are you going to be doing inside? Or making calls? So many of these people is COVID-19 IPOP members. Some of these people that are, most of the people that are giving problems. They were inside just, you know, they scrolling, and they saw IPOP. Okay. Instead of me staying here lonely, let me be doing something. And they joined.
They jumped in.
They don't know how people suffer at the daily time. Mazi, go on, please.
No, that's why, you see, the point is that no matter whom you are in this struggle, no matter your education, no matter your status, no matter whatever, whomever you are, you see, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu built this based on this command and control. If you are told, okay, Mazi Johnathan, you look at this document, sign it for you to do this, you have no question.
the sacking of that time HOD Irania and others. When he was given instruction to sack those people, he said no. He said, that time Onyendu was in DSS. He said, no, this one big pass me. He started making excuses. No, leave now. These people, you see how much they have put inside. Wait, he will check IPOP. Now, another instruction came, say, both this one that is asking question, flush all of them away, garbage them out. People don't understand what that is why people now, they come, hey, no, let me ask, why is it that? You don't know, because they don't know. They don't know.
Some they will take up a line. Oh, I know our leader. Our leader knows this sit at home. Why should DOS suspend it? This sit at home because this sit at home. Our leader, they assume they know too well. Can never stop what is working. No. DOS is evil. Barrister Jafo is evil. Blah 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 blah. They start attacking the same DOS. I keep saying it. There are some platforms when all these things were happening. Quietly, I will just drop something there and walk away and just delete myself from those forums. Because I will always say, when you attack DOS, you have attacked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whether you like it or not. There is no way you can do what? Attack DOS. DOS is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is DOS. And this freedom, we are fighting for this freedom. It is not democracy yet. This is what? Freedom fighting. This is military. This is war. We are in a war. You will come and claim you are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lover. You are lover of freedom. You want to build a Biafra, whereby if you are being instructed, just do this, sign this document. You say, no, you are not going to sign. You start giving excuses, you start giving reasons why you will not sign that document. And this same document, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself signed it. He used himself as example. Every other person signed it, but you say, no, you not sign it. The same way people will come from nowhere. They are issuing, going to platforms, issuing a coup d'etat, is sending documents out.
Issuing fatwa. Arab we say fatwa.
Fatwa on the leadership of IPOB, on DOS. Don't listen to Radio Biafra. Don't listen to DOS. Now we have taken over. Even our leader, they always use, our leader say, when women come out, it means this struggle will be actualized. Keep using those rubbish to deceive gullible people. I thank DOS for issuing out this. And the other ones that are still under, doing their dirty job. Whether you like it or not, your own is also on the way. Because this particular IPOB, there is nothing, any human being, no matter whom you are, Nigerian government, they have tried everything to break IPOB. IPOB is indestructible. It's indestructible. So if anyone is, instead of attacking the Fulani, attacking the governors, attacking all those politicians, now the way you will get our Biafra for us is to come and issue fatwa on DOS, to attack DOS, to divide IPOB, to form a gang somewhere, then to cause confusion. That's how to get Biafra. And yet, these same people, if you trace so well, those are the agents of this Fulani terrorist government. Politicians in Nigeria are using them. They will jump in to come and cause mayhem. But they have all what? Failed. I thank DOS for what they have done. Mazi Johnathan, Chinedu, God bless you. Keep teaching our people for them to understand this command and control, the meaning of it. Because you cannot ask questions. If order is given, it is given. You obey it. People who are still sitting at home now on Mondays, they are doing it at their own wish. DOS, they have suspended it. That's how it is. People don't know when DOS issue an order, say sit at home, they will deploy resources, IPOB resources, to carry it out, to make sure that it goes, free and fair without any problem. Now, the agents of Nigerian government are using this Monday, they want to continue. People will come on Radio Biafra and be talking, let us continue. This is working, this and that and that. Nobody, DOS is not telling you to, go to your work or not to go to your work. They have given that order, suspended it for now. So if people are still continuing, I have my family members also. They also, when I call them, they say, we can suspend it. They are doing their own thing. I say, fair enough. It's up to you people. But for DOS to be involved, or Nigerian government to use all these people to go and, attack places and come around to say it is ESN or IPOB, that is, lies from pit of hell. So all those games they are playing, we know them, and we are not responsible for anything that is, say, violence or killing or attack or school or this and that. IPOB is not known for violence. No matter whatever they do, no matter how they bring this their demonic agenda, they will always fail. So, Mazi, thank you for what you are doing. And our people, everybody, it's not all that glitters that are gold. The only sort of information, credible information about this struggle is on Radio Biafra. On Radio Biafra. So our people, if DOS are giving statement or they are giving issuing statement, all those ones that are on media, all of you, what you do, you use your platform and AE when DOS is saying something on Radio Biafra. The same way you are doing it when our leader was outside. Now our leader is under DSS dungeon. What do? You cut off from Radio Biafra. You start assuming, demonic things. You start speculating. You start suspecting. You start attacking people without any evidence unjustly to create damage in this struggle. It has to stop. It has to stop. Let everybody fall back online. Those ones who are still contemplating to play all those dirty games, you better give up, because you can see those who came before you and tried, they failed. So for you to fail, you better do what? Advise yourself and do the right thing. Thank you, Mazi Johnathan, for giving me the opportunity to talk to our people. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mazi. I think we are inching closer towards the end of this program. As I said before, tomorrow I will be here with European rep and coordinators, please, so that they will speak to Biafrans. I will take this call. I think it's going to be the last caller. The last caller. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program.
Mazi Dede.
Mazi.
Whatever, sir.
Welcome to the program.
May bless you.
Bless you.
My brother Ojuku, calling from Italy. One thing I see, like first, like that caller from America, it's not only him, it's too much. I believe too much, like our leader always say, children of Indomie. And America is a freedom place. They can eat and get money easily, work is everywhere, make their sense. Their sense go out from their memory, just like what Fulani did our people in Biafra land. I thank Chukwu Kikebieme to give you wisdom for you to use against them, and they will change by the grace of God. American is already fight for their freedom and get their freedom. We are fighting to get our freedom. you must follow commander. When the commander says stop, you stop because he knows why. That is why answer commander. Once he say move. You will not expect that commander will be, or you'll be asking commander why he say stop, and you are expecting commander to start continue telling you in that same moment why he want you to stop. You forget that the enemy they are there too. When you are trying to listen, if really you don't know, if you say you don't know what you are doing, they know some of them know what they are doing. Because if you don't know what you are doing, you know that commandant cannot start telling you why he tell you to stop. You are not only there, your enemy is there too. You want your enemy to hear? For that one is finished. And if people calling, it's supposed to be anybody call. If you are not talking, telling Nigeria to release our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, without that, no election in Biafra land. I believe you need to up that person. You need to cut off that person. Let them start, because I'm still starting some people saying like they're saying a good thing, which they're saying bad thing. They're not saying anything good thing. Even though there is people talking to DOS, there is people talking to another person. Don't come to Little Biafra. Our leader always say Little Biafra is where they say the truth. Don't come to Little Biafra to attack anybody or no anybody, because Biafra is a spirit, and Biafra anchored to Chukwukike Bieme, and Chukwukike Bieme agreed to have the mercy upon us. That is why he bring helper to us to take us to the promised land, which is Biafra land, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. For that, if you don't have faith, go and find way to keep yourself decent, so that you the reason how you will be having a faith, a strong faith. Go and pray, because this Biafra must come. Many things must happen along the road. Anybody they call Biafra, because the enemy call Fulani, and all those nonsense people calling themselves politicians, which with the name without doing the work of governor. Everybody supposed attacking them. Anybody they call Biafra, attacking them. Anything you are doing, a politician in the Biafra land, our prayer and our action, physical and spiritually, you people cannot do any voting in Biafra land. No matter anyhow you people do it, you cannot do voting in Biafra land. And now the Kanu will come out. From that place you keep it and return it back to London. If you want to do any voting, then you will know. And nothing like voting supposed to be voting. Because I didn't see why we're fighting for Biafra, talking about doing something that will make Biafra voting to manifest in Biafra land again. Next year is 2022. Next 2 years is 2023. We're not going to Nigeria. We're not going to live. If you live like this to Nigeria 2023, and this shows that many people will die. Many people will just put rope and kill yourself. Because this Nigeria is already tired people. Everybody know that nothing like Nigeria. Even though passport, you cannot present your passport anywhere in Nigeria. Mean that what we're supposed to be doing now, so that Nigeria will know that we mean it. Let anybody that call Radio Biafra, forget anything you want to say. Forget if you want to say anything. After you, Mazi Johnathan, drop, let them write you on WhatsApp. Anybody that call, let them start attacking the Fulani and the politician in Biafra land. That we don't want anything voting in Biafra land. We don't, if you like, you sit at home every day by day. Anything you know you can do, Biafra will come doing it, but it's not under IPOB. It's not commanded by IPOB leaders. You're doing it by yourself. It's not that one that will start saying inside Radio Biafra. Anything you call Radio Biafra, because the Fulani are listening to Radio Biafra. Mostly, they are listening for that, telling them inside the Radio Biafra that we need our leader to come back to London, because you people know where you went and take will be saying. Finish.
Of course. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, Mazi Ojuku.
May God bless our leader. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a spirit God sent to liberate us. Make people take it easy by looking in Nnamdi Kanu, thinking that he get anything you will do to kill him or he will die. If people will not use him because of Nnamdi Kanu committing evil sin, because of their wickedness, thinking that there is something they will do for Nnamdi Kanu to remain there or to kill Nnamdi Kanu will not die. For that, if you are doing wickedness, committing different type of sin, doing bad, thinking that you are doing it to affect Nnamdi Kanu, you are killing yourself. People need to start reasoning now how they will be doing good thing, asking God for forgiveness.
Thank you, man.
For them to not be judged with the Biafra spirit.
Thank you.
May Chukwu Ikeme bless you.
And you too.
And bless everyone standing for this freedom to come. By the name of Chukwu Ikeme.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I think, as I said, I don't know, I have caller. Please call on WhatsApp. You have 3 minutes, please. Because I'm on the verge of closing. Go on, call on WhatsApp. Go on, please. Caller on WhatsApp. Are you there? Stop listening to your radio.
Good evening, Mazi Johnathan.
Welcome to the program. Go on, please.
Good evening, Mazi Johnathan. Good evening, Mazi Johnathan. Can you hear me?
Mazi, go on, please.
Hello,
go on.
Okay, this is Chiemeka calling from Onitsha.
Welcome to the program. Go on. Stop pausing. Go on.
Okay, Mazi. I want to thank I want to thank you in a special way. The way we conduct the program, and also I want to thank the okay. I said, Mazi, I want to. I also want to thank the DOS for their effort towards actualizing the state of Biafra. And I want to encourage every Biafra resolute in this. Then I want to advise the DOS. When they first of all gave the DOS, they first of all gave the order that we should start staying at home on Monday. Later, we were told that the order was cancelled.
As it seems you
about the
Mazi, your line is not good. Your line is ceasing and coming, so I don't know. Please, you are wasting a lot of time.
Okay, I'm sorry. Is that true? Okay. What I'm saying is this. Let me just cut it short. Please, I want the viewers, any decision that they want to take, I want them to, first of all, check it. I want them to be sure of.
As your connection is so bad, please. Let me see whether. No. Your connection is so bad. We cannot understand what you're saying. Caller on WhatsApp. Please, you have 2 minutes.
Hello?
Yeah, welcome to the program. Please, 2 minutes.
I called back from my location. There is someone who dropped.
You have spoken before, right?
What I want to say is that let people stop calling our radio and complaining one thing that there's something important I want to say. Please.
I don't take one person twice. You can call tomorrow. We have other people that are calling. Be fair. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Please, you have 2 minutes.
Yeah. Good evening.
Welcome to the program. Please go on. You have 2 minutes, please.
Yeah, Mazi. I'm make a nego for me. Make a indigenous people of Biafra. I think I will go be twice waged. Ogun atụzi ndị iro anyị kịta biko na onwe anyị ga-eme ka anyị dukwuo mmụọ ha otu anyị dị na ka anyị dukwuo ya onwe arụrụ na mitin ọbụla a ga-eme iji mee ka anyị dukwuo mmụọ serious ka anyị dukwuo ya na yawa bụ anụ egbe anyị akparago na ya n'aka ana m asị ka Chukwu ga-abịa ma zaa ya ekpere ka anyị nwekwu ihe anyị na-achọ ya gazitere na enwe ogologo okwu ihe anyị na-eme na-atọ anyị ụtọ karịa
Ikuchagwe, honestly speaking, you close this, you sealed it. Ikuchagwe, and there, Udodrege. This is where I'm going to switch off the phones. There is something I want to bring to the attention of the listeners all over the world for you to understand how the zoo works, please. You go to AIT, their online news. Do you see what they write? They wrote, they said, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, has sued the Kenya court that extradited him to Nigeria on grounds that his extradition was unconstitutional. Do you see the problem Nigerians are having? It's the media. Politicians, they use the media to destroy the brains of Nigerians. The Nigerian media, they are the most evil media in the world. I will play to you the clip I played according to BBC. Direct. Let me read it again. When people that always, see credibility before they do anything, they will quote. It's been on the news. It's been written on the news. It's been said on the news. It's been written on AIT, on channels television. Look at what your news is saying. I will read it again. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has sued the Kenya court that extradited him to Nigeria on grounds that his extradition was unconstitutional. If Biafra come, because we will use our traditional, our various mother tongues in order to be reading and writing and communicating. Because this English, they have destroyed our brain with English. With this foreign language. Enemies are using it. You cannot tell me what BBC even called and interviewed the lawyer in Kenya. I will play it. Look at what AIT is saying. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is suing Kenya courts for extraditing him because his extradition is unconstitutional. There is no extradition. It is extraordinary rendition. It's kidnapping. Let me play, please. Let me play. Listen to this clip. So that if we are crying, talking about the destruction of the Nigerian mentality, it is the media, the politicians, the Fulani Caliphate, through the media. They turn everything upside down. You see every morning, you see people go to Nigerian newspaper stands, start, debating on rubbish that are being written there. Oh, Chineke Kunayonje. Listen, please. Listen attentively. Listen to the reality, not what they wrote. Listen.
You're listening to Focus on Africa on the BBC World Service. I'm Paul Bachwinga. To Kenya now, where a legal team acting for the leader of the Nigerian separatist movement, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, have filed a constitutional petition at the High Court in Nairobi. They want the Kenyan government held accountable for extraditing Mr. Kanu to Nigeria. The Kenyan government has denied involvement. The jailed IPOB leader is facing treason charges. Professor George Wajakoya is the lead lawyer. He told me more.
He's a Kenyan. The lawyer is a Kenyan lawyer. So listen.
We filed a petition today against the Kenyan government and various
against the Kenyan government, not Kenyan court. Do you see you are listening to from the horse's mouth that filed the petition, whereas AIT is reporting garbage. All these garbages, they full inside Nigerians' brains. Do you know what? Now I understand. You know that the Fulani, they don't read newspapers. They have their radio for communicating. That is why all of them, they have their little transistor radios. It's only Southerners, so-called educated intellectuals, Southerners, Biafrans, middle betters, that always post on newspaper standards, that reading on what the lies and garbages being written by the Nigerian newspaper, such as AIT. Such as AIT. AIT. He said the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, has sued the Kenya court. Whereas here, from the horse's mouth, he said, please, listen again. Listen.
There is facing treason charges. Professor George Wajakoya is the lead lawyer.
We filed a petition today against the Kenyan government and various actors in this case for the unconstitutional and unlawful removal which denied our clients, which was
unlawful removal, that is kidnapping. It's not extradition. Unlawful removal, that is kidnapping. Why are they doing this? Why do Nigerians lie? Why does the media lie? What is happening? Why do they deceive people? Why do they misinform people? It tells you that, after all, they are telling you that building naval base in the desert is just to maintain the unity of Nigeria, which means stupidity is to maintain the unity of Nigeria. Common sense, reasonability is a division of Nigeria, and that is what you are doing. Do you want to remain stupid as a Nigerian, or to be reasonable and advance as a non-Nigerian, as an indigenous nationality you are? It is for you to choose one, because they have said it. They have said it. That's why they build naval headquarters that should be in the sea. They built it in deserts in Kano. It is to maintain the unity of Nigeria. Now it is for you to judge, just for you to decide. That is why they lie. Look at. Listen.
Kanu to Nigeria. The Kenyan government has denied involvement. The jailed IPOB leader is facing treason charges. Professor George Wajakoya is the lead lawyer. He told me more.
We filed a petition today against the Kenyan government and various actors in this case for the unconstitutional and unlawful removal which denied our clients, which was engineered by the respondents through abduction, denial of fair administrative action, and in violation of human rights of Nnamdi Kanu.
Do you have evidence?
Yes, we do.
How long does the Kenyan government have to respond?
We are filed in court, we are serving the other respondents, and then from there we take on. It's not an issue of the Kenyan government responding, it's a judicial matter in court.
Indeed, but there are a number of days within which the government needs to respond or can respond.
Normally the court has set standards, and since we have gone to a constitutional court, once we file and we serve, then the court will give us a date, which should be within a very short time, because under the certificate of agency.
Certificate of agency meaning?
For the matter to be heard as soon as possible.
Oh, I get you. The Kenyan government has denied extraditing Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. Have you got evidence about it?
Yes, we do. We have copies of his British passport. We have a stamp that indeed this gentleman was in Kenya. We also have evidence of his residence and apartment. We also have evidence that he was actually in Nairobi hospital on a particular day, treated by a doctor that we have his names. We also have evidence that on the material day, he went to the airport to meet a friend, and that's when he was arrested.
So you're arguing he was basically kidnapped?
Definitely he was kidnapped, yes.
Kanu is
Are you listening? They are talking of extradition in AIT. In Nigeria standard credible media. Are you listening? Are you listening how they are feeding millions of people lies and lies, destroying their brains? That is why they will accept building a naval base in a desert. Then it becomes a normal thing. After all, they built dry dock, whereas they destroyed seaports where there are seas, no seaports. And they built dry docks. All is to maintain the unity of Nigeria. And the stupid, gullible Nigerians are happy about it because of the reporting of the media. They destroy the brains of people. Here we tell you as it is. Continue listening.
British national, why are you not filing the case in the United Kingdom?
First of all, that's a very good question. And that's why we are also wondering why the Kenyan government, based on the evidence that you have of his British passport, based also in the inquiries that you have made that he renounced his Nigerian citizenship, why on earth would Kenyan government deport a British subject to Nigerian territory? That's what you want them to tell us.
Does Kenya have an extradition treaty with Nigeria?
They are members of International Extradition Convention, yes, which Nigeria and Kenya are signatory.
So technically they could extradite him if there was a genuine reason?
Definitely, yes, but then extradition and rendition are two things. Extradition has to follow due process.
Are you understand? Are you following? Extradition and rendition, they are two different things. While extradition follows due process, rendition is illegal. But here they are playing with your brain by using different words. Extradition. Nnamdi Kanu sued for being extradited, saying it is unconstitutional. God, why not destroy these people? Do you know what pains me a lot? Nigerians are so religious, fanatically religious. Fanatically religious. Don't you understand that there is something terribly wrong with that Nigeria, where people dish out lies with impunity? It is really, really pathetic. This is the narrative we are trying to change. Because before you can change the world around you, you will change yourself first. In order to be able to change the world around you positively. In order to advance, you must yourself advance first. Internally, you must advance, be an advanced person in your thinking, in your behavior, before you can advance around, the situation of the people around you. So why do Nigerians love lies? Deception. They love it.
You're listening to Focus on Africa on the BBC World Service.
This British passport will have a stamp that indicates the date, which should be within a very short time, because under the certificate of agency.
Certificate of agency meaning?
For the matter to be heard as soon as possible.
Oh, I get you. The Kenyan government has denied extraditing Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. Have you got evidence about it?
Yes, we do. We have copies of his British passport. We have a stamp that indeed this gentleman was in Kenya. We also have evidence of his residence and apartment. We also have evidence that he was actually in Nairobi hospital on a particular day, treated by a doctor that we have his names. We also have evidence that on the material day, he went to the airport to meet a friend, and that's when he was arrested.
So you're arguing he was basically kidnapped?
Definitely he was kidnapped, yes.
Kanu is a British national. Why are you not filing the case in the United Kingdom?
First of all, that's a very good question. And that's why we are also wondering why the Kenyan government, based on the evidence that you have of his British passport, based also in the inquiries that you have made that he renounced his Nigerian citizenship, why on earth would Kenyan government deport a British subject to Nigerian territory. That's what you want them to tell us.
Does Kenya have an extradition treaty with Nigeria?
They are members of International Extradition Convention, yes, which Nigeria and Kenya are signatory.
So technically they could extradite him if there was a genuine reason?
Definitely, yes, but then extradition and rendition are two things. Extradition has to follow due process. You can't just pick up somebody and throw him in a plane. That's barbaric and it's forbidden. It's outlawed by international law, even by our own constitution.
Now, Mr. Kanu is already in Nigeria and facing charges of criminal conspiracy, intimidation, and membership of an illegal organization. Will this development affect his case, if at all?
If they're trying a Nigerian national, certainly. But if they're trying a British national, not at all. That's an abuse of due process for a Nigerian court to try a British citizen who has no connection with Nigeria.
Now, are you acting on behalf of Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, or is just your own volition?
I've been given instructions by his family in London and his brother in Germany, of which you have affidavits here.
Are they in touch with him? How is he?
We didn't want to go to that direction because there are other lawyers in Nigeria who could answer that question best.
So how long do you think this matter might be resolved?
It's up to the courts to put up the dates, and it's up to the respondents to respond to what we have petitioned the court for. So that is an entirely a process that is within the judiciary, and we have no control over it.
Professor George Wajakoya speaking from Karen near Nairobi.
Have you seen it? How then would you continue believing AIT? Their credibility is now thwarted because of what the lies they put. They said the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, has sued the Kenya court that extradited him to Nigeria on ground that his extradition was unconstitutional. This is lie from the pit of hell. You know, let me tell you, they did this rendition. It is, according to the lawyer, it is an abuse. It is barbaric. Abuse of constitution. That is what it means. It is against international law. So any person that is telling you about extradition, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was extradited or he is appealing against his extradition, is a son of a bitch. Let me put it like that. I'm sorry for speaking it like this, but the person or the news agency is demonic. Why do you continue deceiving people? Stop being deceived. Our leader was not extradited. He was extraordinarily renditioned and he must be released. They did it to him so that they will keep him for Anambra election, which is not going to hold. Do you understand that? You know, the governor of Anambra State, the question is this. Let me tell Biafrans before I close. The agreement when Obiano was here, because with the Biafrans people didn't vote, we boycotted the election and no person voted. So he made agreement with the Fulani Caliphate. That is why Mieti Allah is in his government openly. That is why, you know, the price of any Anambra indigent being killed by Fulani headsman, terrorists, is 500,000. They don't miss words. Tell you who, because he was not voted in. He made an agreement with the Fulani Caliphate that, look, I will be there after serving. I will hand over to APC. That is what is happening. That is why this Andioba is running with the whole money they are spending. Do you understand what is there? That after now, they told him, you know, no person voted for you. It's we that put you there. The Fulani. They know how to use any opportunity. Now, when you finish, you just give to APC. And he signed, because these people, they are ready to sign even their mother's death. They are ready to sign everything just for them to remain in the political position. And that is what happened. And that is what is happening today. So that they will do as if they are campaigning, but nothing. It's APC that is taking over Anambra. There will be no voting. That's it. But they have signed this already. Money is being spent, billions. That is why this Nnamdi is because they have done the. Do you remember the time he went to Abuja the last few weeks, only to come back and with military everywhere? These are people, saboteurs, that need to be slaughtered in the streets of Biafra because they are the killers. They are more dangerous than the Fulani Caliphate. I'm telling you. When the Fulani, both their imams, both their sheikhs, their politicians are defending their own because they have agenda. Our own people, no agenda, nothing, no way, no focus. Everybody, and people want to bring this kind of situation in IPOB. It can never work. Now, why? I have a freedom to ask. I do this. Because you are idiotic. I'm telling you. You don't know what is war. During the Biafran war, you cannot send you or you go. Stop moving. And you say, there was, according to what I read in Freddy Forsyth, there was one time, I think one Erasmus, I think he was a mercenary. He said, because of indiscipline from our people, he was a mercenary in our own side. I mean in Biafra. Boys, they were so sentimental. People that never go to war before. So when they carry gun, now they become so sentimental that he was virtually telling where they should not talk. They said, no, nothing mega. They started shouting and they suffered many casualties. He gave an account like that. That is it. With indiscipline, you suffer. You suffer it. There are many things going underneath. The leadership of this struggle is working 24/7 in order to maintain this. Do you know that? While you are sleeping, we are having meetings. You can be on meeting for 8 hours straight. Do you understand what I mean? And you are not being paid. Can you do it? When they are taking some decisions, warning some people, directing some people privately, no, those people, no, they know more than them. They can do anything. And when things come out on air, you see people supporting. No, but why? Why? Is that how we are going to win the war? I used to say that our people, we are very primitive. We are very primitive set of people. We need to modify our character. We need to be civilized, be in the mainstream world. Civilization doesn't mean, when you have carry big car, riding private jet. No, it doesn't mean that you are civilized. After all, chimpanzee rides a private jet. The prince of some Arab countries, they used to fly their eagles in first class private jets. These hunting eagles, they used for fun. And other animals. Does it change the status of the animal? It is in the brain. It is the brain. That is the thing. When we'll understand that we are in a state of war, that there are certain things we should not be doing. If we are being confronted and said, stop doing this. Now you listen. Not coming out to ask because now we can ask questions. We have been asking questions. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? The people that are disciplined, you see how they are going, they are succeeding. As a people, I'm not talking of individual. Your success individually doesn't make any goddamn difference. It doesn't matter. You can have everything, but once you're in the midst of subjugated set of people, you are one of them. It doesn't make you when you go to Nigeria, you still be hiding. You are in a miserable situation. All of us are in a miserable situation. Sometimes I say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, why do you start disturbing yourself, rescuing people that should be left to perish? But God have destined it to be like this. That's it. Sometimes, just like in the Bible, God said to Moses, leave me, let me destroy these people because they are so stiff-necked. They are so stubborn. Let me destroy them. And Moses intervened. He said, please. He said, he said, let me destroy them now, make you, your lineage, a great nation. Even with a foreign woman you married, an Egyptian you married, I will make all of you a great nation. Moses still said, no, I beg God. I beg. Did you bring them to destroy them? That is it. God even vexed to destroy everybody. Said, because of the stubbornness of people. Look at people that are disciplined. The fallen. They are disciplined to their cause. They are moving. Controlling everybody. Moving. I must call give $1 million butter from anywhere in the world. Only can get me to fallen. I go to Igbo meet. Oh, you know, commission. Just small commission. A go between. The main person who fall and no deal. Call the deal. What again more than even more than $50,000. Immediately under 10 minutes a business. It's a change only. You got a but I know you're because they are disciplined. That is why they get everything. I want to ask a question. I'm everything. But where are we? You know, the end justify the situation we are is what you are going to be judging this hours too much wisdom. I am going here. Where are we? That's the thing. This is a question each and every one of us should answer. And this is where I'm going to end this program. Tomorrow is another day. As I said, I'll be here with the European coordinators and the continental rep. They will speak to Biafrans. This is a trial time. And let us be wise and be guided. This time, many things are revealing themselves. That is what I'm telling you. Thank you very much for listening. And for those that couldn't pick their calls, it's not voluntary. Only one person could talk at a time. From me, from here, from great love, because the way we speak is because of love. You know, when we are small, your mother will just tell you, Onyara, come on, it doesn't call you Onyara, but it doesn't mean that you're Onyara or Onyishimbaka. It can call you any name, but it's out of love. That is why what we are doing, because we love our people, we love ourselves. We want our people to change so that we progress as a people. So that generations coming will be proud that they had grandfathers, ancestors like us. That is what we are doing. That is why when we talk with passion. We speak with passion. It is not that we hate. No. Thank you very much. From me, from here, Mazi Johnathan. It is simply with great love from my heart.